It comes in like that. G-Unit.
What?
Yeah.
What?
We can get the drama pop when we don't
What?
going down.
What?
Cause we around.
What?
50 episodes. You know how we get down.
Yes.
What up, cuz?
Yeah.
What up, blood? Come on.
It's 50.
It's 50.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Air Marshal.
What up,
50
listeners?
Cent. You are uncivilized, man.
Man, you know we don't play around, all right?
Yeah,
Not
man.
on start, man.
Hey, man. That's a quotable used for 2K. Welcome, everybody. It is I, the sober, currently known as Kev.
Maybe that'll change.
What's that?
Maybe that'll change.
Strong possibility it won't, actually.
Okay.
Strong possibility it won't.
Wow.
Welcome, though, to Liquor Store Run. That would be LSR.
Yes, sir.
You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
At Liquor Store Run. You see how we let me
There you go.
Say that.
Absolutely. And also, you can send us an email at
lsrpod@gmail.com, baby.
that is lsrpod@gmail.com.
Baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely a podcast about everything and nothing.
At the same damn time.
Oh my God. Okay, so quick introductions. At this certain time, we do not have the Senator Ralph Cousteau.
No.
We do not have our Ashrams.
No.
And as you know, Dre is on an definite hiatus right now.
Right.
We, of course, wish him the best of luck and also want to shout him out. I'm not sure if y'all saw the video, but his son was walking.
Oh, shout out to
Yeah, I
Aiden,
saw
man.
that. I like that,
Aiden,
bro.
I did not see
Shout
that.
out to
Yes,
Dre, man.
he's walking around. So shout out to Aiden and Dre. That's some good news. Good to see the boys going around. Do some quick
What up,
introductions.
Saul?
All right, under the table is
We got
Saul.
Saul Goodman out here.
Saul
Yeah.
Goodman is here. Normally he is cowering in a corner like a bitch.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Relax,
Forgive me. He's cowering in a corner like Mook has a door. And to my right is.
Hey, guys. I am Mook's cousin, John.
Do you have a door?
I have multiple doors in my house.
Okay. Well, do you use the doors for?
Come on.
Okay. And
They're closed. Okay?
no problem. And to the right of him is.
Fat Mook, man. What's up, man?
You not Maserati Mook no more.
Maserati Mook.
You not Matchbox Mook.
Mr. Lover.
Oh my
The
God.
girls, them sugar. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to call me.
Zim
that.
Zimmer.
You know what I mean?
Yo, we need to have that song up at least some point today, yo. That song is the shit. I have no idea what that motherfucker is saying throughout most of it, but yeah.
Uh,
All right, so let's get things started. Let's start things off light like we normally do. Since it is three of us, we will be doing the triple threat today.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, Bam Bam Bigelow, of
Yes,
course.
sir.
Rest in peace, Chris Candido as well.
Yes, sir. Canyon.
Shane Douglas.
He's still alive.
All right, was Canyon ever a part of the triple threat?
I don't know. He was in the New Jersey Triad, which is basically a
Shit,
ripoff.
fuck it. Rest in peace, Canyon, all right? Canyon
Come
coming.
better.
All right. So, this week, a lot of our children went back to school.
I don't have kids, but
So, a lot of our children went back to school this week. Mine's did. I believe.
Mine went back last week.
All right. His was back last week as well. All right.
Shout out to Walker.
Shout out to Waka.
shout out to Walker.
All right. So today we're going to do something intriguing. We're going to do the best things of the first day of school and the worst things of the first day of school. So since I normally go first with these, and worst goes first as well too, I'll start things off simple. When you get that piece of shit teacher that you dreaded all summer getting, that's the
I
worst
remember
thing.
that in sixth grade, either fifth or sixth grade. I remember a teacher I was fearful of getting, and I did get. You know how you sometimes get your thing in advance.
Yep.
Whatever your teachers are. Yeah, I wasn't cool with that.
How about you?
Well, that wasn't mine, but I was.
No, I'm just saying, Boo, do you have any
Input
any input?
to that.
I've gotten my thing and
Pause.
I'm talking about my school for your next year or whatever. And I used to go to a babysitter at my middle school. So I would be there with kids that was older than me and stuff like that, and they'll be like, "Oh, you got her?"
Yeah.
Because you tell people that you knew,
damn.
oh shit, you got such and such.
Yep.
That should be.
She was fucking terrible. Like, and you just like sitting there that whole summer, just like
son of
damn,
a
man.
Yeah.
See, man, I had a bad teacher for like probably 3 weeks or 4 weeks or some stuff.
Yeah.
And remember the bull Jermaine.
Yeah.
Shout out to the bull Jermaine.
Janelle
and Jermaine. Shout out to Janelle as well too. She's out there doing big things with her husband as well.
Yeah.
Out here, owning businesses and whatnot. Shout out to him. In any case, he and I shared a class, and he knew because at the time our school, for some reason, had a teacher teaching 2 different grades at the same freaking time.
At the same damn
time. So he told me about this teacher, and sure enough, he was right about this teacher. But I ain't had to deal with her after like 3 weeks, because I got out the class after that. But all summer long, all he did was talk about her. Talk about her. And then that motherfucker left me hanging to dry like a fucking young kid in a group of old fucking niggas, man. And them niggas were shit too. Them fucking 4th grade sons of bitches, y'all.
Wow.
That's why y'all had to deal with her all year long. I got the fuck out.
All right, and my thing is, either when you, I guess, first day of school or whatever, when either you move to a different school, like how you move up and you go to a different school, or when you stay in the same school and some of your friends move up to a different school, so you miss your friends, man.
Okay.
Your people that you're used to seeing all the time, maybe they're graded to above you or below you, and you move up and you don't get to see them no more, man.
See, man, I hated that shit.
Yeah,
just losing your group of people. Absolutely.
You gotta wait till y'all in the same school again.
That's how me and freaking well, actually, me and Ray just split up and went to different classes or whatnot. That's why we lost contact.
These things happen, man. Shout out to Ray.
Shout out to Ray. He out there.
Get Ray on the show, man.
He's a cool dude. That's another conversation for another day. Large move.
Pause on that.
Hey man, just like Jefferson.
Just me being an introvert, I don't know. Like it's always like an anxiety going back to school because I don't know. Like you don't know people and stuff, and it's just a new classroom after you kind of just got comfortable with your class the last year, and then they splitting y'all up, and you with new people and stuff. So it's like an anxiety going back to school, man, for me.
Alright, so the anxiety of going back to school and having to readjust yourself to new people and having to deal with that. I think it's something people can relate to. They go to a new job and all of a sudden they're having the anxiety as well. So there you go. Alright, good job, Mook. Good job.
Let's move on to the top.
The top. Now the best thing about going back to school is freaking seeing that one girl you had a crush on, and she in your class, and she still looks gooder than a motherfucker, y'all. That was freaking every damn year of freaking high school, y'all. Every freaking year. I just want to say hashtag Philly-all, you failed.
He did. My thing is kind of a two-parter. One is, seeing your peoples, that you typically, you don't see, when y'all aren't in school, though, other people that may not, live close to you or whatever.
Yeah.
And two, I'm sure everybody's going to agree here. When you see who did some growing over the summer break, in the whole development category, come on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man. See who,
I can't do that. I can't.
hashtag Philly-all, you failed.
I'm just saying, man, that summer sun does some people some good, man.
Milk do a body good.
Woo!
My word.
I'm surprised you don't go sign that, Woo. I'm surprised, man.
Well, you'll support that and you see, see some booties and you're like, yo, my lunch period about to be cool.
Yo!
Nah.
Alright, so what's yours then?
Mine is being able to flex with those new clothes. You know what I mean, man?
Okay.
The fashion was a thing. So everybody had to have new clothes, new sneaks, all that when they came back. You had to be fresh because the motherfuckers you was in class with last year is looking for you so they can murder you. if you ain't up to par. And yeah, that was like a thing. Like
It was.
sitting outside and just watching everybody come in and just busting on people who wasn't fresh or whatever. Like, yeah, man. So that's a good first day memory I had, especially in high school. Yeah, that was the thing.
Absolutely. Like, especially that one freaking shirt you've been waiting like all week to pull out, and you just held it off because you ain't want to just show it off in summer. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stunt with
I
this,
used to
yo.
be like not be able to sleep because I was just that excited
fashion
about
show.
wearing the clothes, yo. It was bad, yeah.
Hey man, one year I freaking, when the Raiders were like, incredibly popular, I had myself a Charles Woodson jersey.
There are kids racing outside.
That's awesome. Hopefully they're not racing cars.
They were racing each other.
It was the year where headbands and whatnot and wristbands were in. So I had that with the freaking do-rag, man. I was clean.
Hey, man, shout out to Nelly, man. Shout out to Cav Nelly right there.
Shout out to Kaz Nelly. Shout out to Charles Woodson, the God, man.
Man, Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Best
Speaking of Hall of Fame, I shout out to T-Mac, Hall of Fame.
Tracy McGrady's in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he got inducted yesterday.
Fantastic.
Oh, really? Okay.
That actually goes to a point in a question I had wanted to ask at one point in time. I actually wanted Dre to be here with this question, but he's
I
not.
don't know if Dre's going to be here.
I know. It's just a question. Well, I'll maybe ask in the next segment, though.
Okay.
All right. So I think we have ourselves our triple threat here. So we're going to put up the poll whenever we put up the poll.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask, what was your best and worst things about, the first day of school?
Yeah. Memories or something like
Yeah,
that.
man.
Honestly, share it. Y'all might have better memories than I do. Hell, hey man, one of my people got some service
Hey,
in the
man.
bathroom on the first day.
Wow, yeah.
Yo,
So that was straight Buck Wild in the place to be.
straight buck wild in the place to be, man. And trust
Oh,
me,
man.
that's
Those hands was not where your eyes could see.
no, they were.
It was like, if you really want to party with me, let's go to the bathroom.
Exactly what it was. That was when ECW was popular. Old girl's name was Francine, and we called her the Give Head Cheerleader, yo.
Wow.
Yes.
Well.
Hey, man. Hey. But just always remember, y'all can go on our Facebook, Twitter. We're going to put this information
Sir, we
up.
can still run, baby.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hopefully, y'all contribute to the poll. Send us some comments. Hey.
Hey, man.
So even send us some triple threat comments y'all want us to use on the show,
Yeah, just vote on the polls, man. I'm undefeated in poll topics.
Yes.
I've never lost the poll.
He has
Maybe you
not.
guys can dethrone me. If you guys want to
cheating.
hold on, if you guys are sick and tired of hearing me gloat about how I've never lost the poll, dethrone me, man. Let somebody else win. Let's give somebody else a chance. But undefeated, man.
Give
All right.
Roman a chance, all right?
Hey, man.
All right, so we're going to take ourselves a quick break. When we come back,
We're gonna talk about some stuff. You'll find out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Moot. Moot.
Oh my God!
Come on,
I think
man.
that is a
You know that I
warning.
could actually cut out the silent part.
You could,
Yeah.
but I think this one makes the show.
And yeah, it is. It's making the show. And by the way, that's a warning, yo.
Yeah,
That's a warning.
Nah, that's fine.
Hey man, I'm just saying, we need to get a warning at some point for this
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
All right, and we are back. Again, ladies and gentlemen, Liquor Store One, LSR. Find us on Facebook,
Yes, sir.
YouTube, as well as the Twitter.
Liquor Store Run.
Liquor Store, email us at
LSRpod@gmail.com, baby.
lsrpod@gmail.com. You
Baby.
can also follow us on Snapchat if one day we get a Snapchat.
Moot, you want to give out your Snapchat for the people, man? Some people might show you their titties, man.
Boo don't want to see no titties. He wants to see some ass.
Well, hey, man, they can show you the whole.
I like to see.
They can show you the chocolate-covered starfish.
I'm good with that.
The rotten apple, man.
I'm good with
Not
that.
pay for you.
I'm good
Yeah.
with that.
All right. So, gentlemen, as we've been doing for the last month or so, this will be our first month of doing this, full month. We're going to talk Defenders.
Yes, sir.
Episode 4.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about episode 4?
I
cool.
thought it
I
was
liked
dope.
it.
It was
I
cool.
liked
I didn't like the cliffhanger, but I liked
But
it.
it makes you want to watch episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it
But
did
I
its part.
can't. I gotta wait till next week. So
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I kind of feel like
You gotta binge.
I don't know about maybe next week. No, but if I binge, I'm gonna like be thinking of shit that's happening in the future and having to hold back. I think maybe, I don't know, if y'all want, maybe we should just watch the rest and just talk about it 1 week.
I've already watched.
I know you have. I'm just talking about.
So I'm good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I just hate having to wait.
Stretching it out. I like
Pause for sure.
Pause.
But knowing that they know what happened, like that kind of made me want to go through. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna just do it week by week, as long as that's
all right. But
I like the episode.
There's something to look forward to.
Now y'all like the interactions of the team now. Everybody coming together.
Yeah, this is their first episode. Like they were all together in the last episode, but this is the first one where they were together like the entire episode.
Absolutely.
Well, most of the episode.
Well, yeah, I'm just Well, she was on for a few minutes,
but
she fucked that nigga up,
like she always does, because that's what makes her the shit.
Well, no, this is actually the first episode where she really fucked somebody up, though.
But she no, you continue.
Like she kind of fucked somebody up, like before she just like punched him, but she fucked that motherfucking that van up and fucking forced his fucking skull through that goddamn window.
Yeah,
that was cool.
Because she's chill, man.
Electra, and just stared her fucking down.
But Kat, give us Can you
run us down?
Give us a walkthrough?
All right, basically this is the aftermath of the last episode, as you recall.
Right.
A lot of individuals, we had the four coming together and they had a nice little fight scene. Then in this situation, you see it going down yet again. They're in a Chinese restaurant. They're basically going over their own bits of information concerning all of their connections and everything along those lines. Jessica Jones, as y'all know, she's not necessarily the team player. She's not one because of the shit she's going through in her life. It's something that she has difficulty dealing with. However, this brought out a little bit more of her detective side, the private investigation side. Y'all started learning a little bit more about Sigourney Weaver's character in this episode. Y'all understand Sigourney Weaver and what she's about.
I know she was dead and came back to life.
Yeah, and you learned that she's been doing this for quite some time now, actually.
Yeah.
That there's records, and you don't know how long, you just know she's been doing this for some time. Y'all learned about White Hat. Y'all learned about Madame Gao. Y'all understand that these are now portions of the hand, yes?
Yeah.
So, y'all understand Sigourney Weaver is the leader of the hand. You have these other paws, fingers of the hand as well, too. The Goonies running through. Did this episode, by chance, change your mind about Iron Fist?
No, because I always felt like he was probably going to play an important role at some point, even though he technically hasn't yet, but people are talking about him like he's the fucking man. Oh, the immortal Iron Fist. But he's still a bitch to me.
Alright, he's a bitch and you ain't.
Well, he is like important. This all runs through him. I was like wondering why he has so much camera time, because he's very uninteresting. But once it all got put together, I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
Right.
Like, this just leads me to believe he's going to be the dude at the end of the day that's just going to deliver that final fucking blow to fucking save the world. I'm like, you son of a bitch. You've been a bitch this whole fucking time. But you saved the fucking day like Midberry Crunch in that episode of The Coon on South Park.
Alright. So, with regards to that, it sounds like, you calling him some sort of touchdown whore, basically.
Yeah, he's a touchdown vulture. That's what he is. He's Brandon Jacobs, all right? They just put him into the fucking 2-yard fucking line just to fucking bulldoze the touchdown in after all the work's been done by some of the... He's basically Goku.
Chill.
Hey, wait. You're saying to me that everybody else has been wearing down, doing the work, Piccolo beating Frieza ass, Vegeta beating Frieza ass, Gohan beating Frieza ass?
Did Piccolo beat Frieza ass?
In the second form, he whooped his ass.
And then it's, oh my god, everybody else, Iron Fist punch, Doom!
Yeah, Super Dragon Fist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Basically.
So.
Fucking pussy fist.
Fuck y'all.
Now,
hey man, I'm just saying.
Goku's the man.
Fuck Kakarot.
Alright, how do y'all feel about Electra's little bit of interaction?
Electra's a beast.
I think Electra is gonna trade us.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Daredevil's gonna talk her into it.
I don't know if it's talking her into it, but it seemed like she's
getting fed up. Of these tests.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's that. I think it's that her mind ain't all the way corrupted.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So she's gonna start remembering shit, I think, and she's gonna
the
trade.
Face turn.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, I think she's gonna get tired of these quote unquote tests, and Daredevil is gonna persuade her or talk her into fighting the good fight.
Excellent. Good analysis. Good analysis there. It's a good takeoff.
Yeah.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage is the man, as always.
He can't. Come on, man.
It's always.
All right. Again, I'm glad that this show is getting y'all interested to watch Luke Cage.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Luke Cage show after this is over.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
The second season coming out?
I don't know.
Okay, I want to make sure I watch that first season.
Although I do wish Daredevil would have tried him in that Chinese restaurant, so he.
When he was like, "Get off my shoulder" or whatever.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Daredevil might be blind, but he ain't stupid. All right. he knows.
I hear the neon.
I hear that whooping.
This motherfucker talking about bulletproof. What the fuck? All right, and your thoughts about Stick as well too.
Hey man, Stick is the fucking man, yo. Because he just chill with fucking one hand and still being the fucking G, yo.
No. Talking shit, dog.
About fucking Iron Fist called, what do you call him, a dumb motherfucker?
Yes.
What do you call him?
Yeah,
or a stupid something.
Stupid little
something.
shit.
Yeah, because he still got his fucking GPS
Cracked
on his
his
phone or
phone.
whatever. Stomped on it.
And that's what you understand is the man has GPS to his phone that he can't see. How do you lose to a nigga that can only smell you?
Well, hey man.
Pause. Alright. Y'all seen the Goons, y'all seen that.
Yeah.
You looking forward to episode 5?
Yes, sir.
I feel like episode 5 is going to be a fucking knockdown, drag out fight.
Yeah,
Because
they gonna mess up that man Chinese store, bro.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be like episode 3 on steroids.
Okay.
Because episode 3 was mostly fighting, which I loved.
Yeah.
I think 5 gonna be like that.
Alright. Good. Fantastic and wonderful. I'm glad that we got that. I'm glad that you're intrigued by it. Episode 5 we will be going over next week. If we decide to do hypothetically 2 episodes, we might do so as well. We'll see how we feel concerning this show.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm glad that y'all are getting into it.
Yeah, I'm
And
fucking with it, man. I'm glad we agreed to do this.
as always, I will tell you this. If you watch Luke Cage, you will like Luke Cage the show.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching Luke Cage.
I
Probably
saw
gonna watch
Luke Cage,
Daredevil and Jessica Jones, but I'm not watching Iron Fist.
A lot.
Unless like maybe something at the end happens where Iron Fist seems cool, but
Don't watch Iron Fist.
I'm probably gonna be pissed off if he like saves the day in the end.
Listen to me. Don't watch Iron Fist the show.
I don't think I will, because he just seems boring and a fucking failure.
You know what Iron Fist is? Iron Fist is Kakarot, yo.
No, Iron Fist is Batman. That is Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is idiot.
He's a rich.
Yo, he likes it. But in any case, the fact is,
Talking to me like I'm a child or whatever he
oh my
said.
God, yeah, all right. I'm not one to go ahead and just understand that happens often.
Well, I'm not surprised.
All right, so first off, Batman actually, solves crimes and actually
Fucks people up.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to wait till his fucking arm charges up to fight
Batman
people.
has beaten Superman effortlessly.
Because Superman is fucking
And Superman has powers at birth, and Batman gave him that work and fucking knows his weakness. And his alright. Superman's whole ass used his X-ray vision, saw into Batman's mask, flew back to Metropolis, was chilling there, got off his outfit, was about to go to bed and shit. He looks at his fucking cape and realizes it's a tracker. Batman is right outside his house, waves to him, and flies away on his fucking plane.
And he left and he's like, woo-ha!
And then fuck
That's all
Lois Lane
in
the next
check.
episode, alright?
Hey, man.
Fuck Batman.
Batman is a guy.
Batman is
Lois
Iron
Lane was
Fist.
like,
all
"Whoa!"
right, let's go to our next segment.
What did you want to talk about here, Kev?
What I would like to talk about real quick is a little bit of sports information. The thing is, and I wanted to save this for Dre, but one conversation that kept happening throughout the week on the sports radio, because of the trade that transpired with the Cavaliers, with Isaiah Thomas going there and all that type of jazz and whatnot, LeBron James being on the team, him not playing. Again, people randomly bring up Michael Jordan when they're talking about LeBron James. And talk about LeBron James, and they can't help but to talk about Michael Jordan at that point. To which then I got angry because everybody kept saying the phrase, well, Michael Jordan played in this era where you had greats like Patrick Ewing and David Robinson and Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. And then I sat back and thought to myself for a second, Michael Jordan didn't necessarily play against those gentlemen. Magic Johnson was a 1, Larry Bird was a 3. Patrick Ewing, Akeem Olajuwon, David Robinson were 5s. So then I asked, who were these shooting guards that Michael Jordan was playing against?
not good people.
Okay.
Like, some of them were kind of good. Like, I love Reggie Miller. I'm a Pacers fan. Reggie Miller was nowhere as good as Michael Jordan.
Okay.
It was, him, fucking Clyde Drexler, John Starks. Like, come on, man. These, besides Reggie Miller, who's the guy, these dudes are just dudes. Well, Clyde was good, too. But these dudes are just dudes, man.
When then that led me to thinking about what you had mentioned earlier as well, which is why it came back in my head. Tracy McGrady was inducted to the Hall of Fame, as you stated yesterday. Mm-hmm. In Tracy McGrady's era, AI, Kobe, himself as well too. You want to include Vince Carter when he was like good. You have Vince Carter
Ray
as well too. Ray Allen as well. It was a very decent era where you had shooting guards, Hall of Fame shooting guards, with not hating, with the exception of one. Championship shooting guards, guys that you've seen win.
Well, no, Vince never won a title. I won't see back.
Vince won a title. Really? Mm-hmm. So Ray, Kobe are the only two. All right, cool. I'm not here to shit on. The fact of the matter is that I feel as though that generation of shooting guard is better than Jordan's because AI was good, Kobe was good, Ray Allen was good, Vince was good, T-Mac was good. Like, these names and these people. So my theory and my question is this: when we're comparing greatness, and y'all want to bring up Jordan's statistics and facts and whatnot, why don't y'all ever bring up competition?
See, that's how I feel about it, man. And it's not like Jordan was playing against the greatness of Larry Bird either. Like, with Jordan, well, he was always like good, great, whatever you want to call him. But he was only playing against great Larry Bird for a couple of years. He was only playing against great Magic Johnson for a few years because both of them had their careers cut short because, due to whatever circumstances.
Unfortunate series of events.
Yeah, like Kareem was past his prime at that point as well. Like, come on, man. Patrick Ewing isn't in that class. Yeah. Like, David Robinson isn't in that class. And the thing is, even outside of position by position, fucking, LeBron, is playing against Kobe. LeBron is playing against Tim Duncan. People are recalling all-time greats. He's playing against Shaq. Like, come on, man. Like,
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. Like, what are we talking about here, man?
He might play against Shaq.
Yeah, I know, but he was playing against very young Shaq. And Shaq beat him in the conference finals. And people don't remember that because people want to act like Michael Jordan never lost a playoff series.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. I think it was the first round.
Was that the first round?
I believe it was the first round. They lost in the first round of that year. It was the year Michael Jordan came back. We're in the 4-5. And he lost the series against Shaq and Penny.
Yeah, man.
And, it's a kind of an unknown thing.
Well, yeah, definitely shout out to Penny and that group of people in the 90s. Yeah. Shout out to Penny, of course.
Forgot about Penny. Penny's always been just, like, great.
Yeah, Penny had his career wasn't short, but his prime was kind of short.
His prime was short.
Shout out to Penny, man.
I love that. I love that 90s era basketball. But in any case, it was just, I feel as though if we're going to compare greatness, we need to also compare competition. Because, not for nothing, Shaq could dunk on Mark Madsen or freaking, who's the dude he dunked on? Chris Dudley, I think it was.
Dudley.
He dunked on Chris Dudley and whatnot. You're not going to say Chris Dudley is this astonishing person in the world.
Well, I'm not gonna discredit Shaq's greatness.
Exactly. You can't discredit Shaq's greatness because Shaq also went against Hakeem Olajuwon multiple times when Hakeem Olajuwon was good. Championship Hakeem Olajuwon.
Hey, most of his career he was against Tim Duncan, KG,
David Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson. He was playing against greatness.
Exactly.
I was gonna say y'all. Would you consider y'all like?
Yeah,
he was great.
Yeah, for a few years, but injuries got to him. Like Shaq was, giving Patrick Ewing some work. Shaq was giving motherfuckers work, man.
And a young
who you talking about? Timmy
Howard.
Dwight Howard, yeah. Like, Shaq did it through a couple different eras. Like Shaq did it through the big man game, and Shaq, was putting in work in the fucking game where it started to shift more towards the wings and the guards. Shaq stayed relevant throughout his career.
But
like, granted, the last couple of years he was showing himself, but he stayed relevant.
But in any case,
LeBron was going against great wings, and Michael Jordan wasn't. Yeah, that's your point.
That's my point.
Agree with you.
Like, you can list, and I'm talking about pure in the position.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm just saying, but wings in general, because whoever would guard Jordan. But I'm just saying, like, LeBron is going against Kevin Durant, who's a very good defender. LeBron was going against.
Hate him if you will. Paul Pierce he's going against as well too. Paul Pierce you might not consider a great player. I mean,
but he had a really good career.
Exactly. Like, who the devil else did he go against too? And he used to give him the freaking work. Now
LeBron?
Yeah. LeBron, I can't remember who it was as well. He went against the actual championship Pistons team as well. Tayshaun Prince. Actually,
I don't think Tayshaun was giving him work.
Tayshaun Prince was
LeBron was kind of. LeBron was. That's when LeBron first started humping people into submission. LeBron scored like fucking 30 straight goddamn points in that fucking that playoff game, the conference finals. That was one of the best performances ever, man. LeBron was.
But
no jumpers though.
I just feel like y'all should honestly raise your bar a little bit competition-wise.
Agreed.
That's where honestly where the great shooting guards will go. Again, I will look towards the Kobe era, the AI era of shooting guards, because that was a great period for shooting guards.
But outside of even that, how many all-time greats did Michael Jordan play against? Like, I'm not just talking about people that just did the Hall of Fame.
No, in his position or
no, I'm talking about in general. Like, you can say Magic and Larry. That's it.
Karl Malone.
Alright, okay, I'll give you Karl Malone. But
the glove?
Nah, not to that. So? Not he's not in that room.
Stockton?
He's not in that room. But like LeBron played against Kobe, he was an all-time great. If you want to say Shaq, he's an all-time great. Yeah. Kevin Durant's well on his way to becoming an all-time great. Like Tim Duncan, all-time great.
Reggie.
No, they're Hall of Famers, but they're not like in the upper echelon room. Okay. They're not like the best of the best.
Hall of Fame.
No. I'm talking about like the best of the best, like dudes that's undisputed.
Well,
like
give him Carl, right?
All right, Karl Malone is second all time in scoring, so I give you that. I just never. I don't think Karl. Well, I think we all agree he's not as good as Tim Duncan. I don't think he was as good as KG either. I don't think he was good as KG either. But like if you want to put him up there, you can. But like I just think LeBron was going against better competition. Like
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that you're wrong.
And there's also something else as well too that we need to give credit to. LeBron went against bigs and wings. It's not like he played just the three.
And LeBron went in the era, people are gonna say, "Oh my God, like this is blasphemy." LeBron actually put in an era where they fucking actually designed strategies to guard LeBron and not just Michael Jordan gets the rim, we just gonna jump on him because we don't know how to play basketball and we a bunch of fucking pussies. Because that's what it was.
Hashtag Bill and Bear.
Bill and Bear. Let's not disrespect Isaiah, okay? Right, Isaiah who beat him twice in the playoffs.
And, the guy, Dennis Rodman, the best ever. All right, so gentlemen, football week. Football starting. We just watched our first game of football this past Thursday.
I didn't.
I watched a strong part of it.
I saw Alex the God, though.
Alex Smith, people were calling him Captain Check there. You're like, all right, hold my beer.
Listen, he said, woo-ha, got y'all all in check, man.
Exactly. Alex Smith threw that ball across the field. Tom Brady looked very, very pedestrian as well, too.
Listen, man, he was looking like Larry Owen, flabby and sick, man.
Really?
Yeah, what was he? Was he 16 of 36, something like that? I know he was under 50%. No touchdowns, no picks. Alex threw 4 touchdowns, right?
4 touchdowns, no picks, missed only 7 throws, 28 for 35.
Hey, what was it, 42-27, something like that?
Yes!
The guy, man, Alex.
But the Patriots started out winning, right?
The Patriots were winning, a touchdown was negated, and the Chiefs, the real crazy thing is the Chiefs played free, they dropped back 8. They kept dropping 8 and they only rushed 3. And people were like,
Justin Houston was getting it in.
Justin Houston was punishing that line. Beast. But all they had to do, they played the strategy. Tom Brady was not beating them. The running back was scoring touchdowns. Tom Brady was not beating this team. So their strategy worked. But people were hating on them the entire game. Y'all are dumb. Y'all are idiots. I'm like, no. Tom Brady's not beating them. Gronkowski had 5
I think he dropped the touchdown.
Yes, he did. Okay. My fault.
I know Tom was mad.
The thing is that Chiefs team, and this is what I'm going to say, and I don't give a fuck. Call me biased. I don't give a damn, all right? The Chiefs did exactly what the fuck we should have did in that Super Bowl. Punished the shit out of Tom Brady.
Well, y'all did early, but you let your foot off the gas pedal. You let your foot off the pedal. That's what happened.
Like Mike Tyson said, eat MCs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And then sleep on my life.
Exactly. All his life. When you watch that game, Tom Brady still in the 4th quarter, Justin Houston, pause, was all up in that. Yeah. All up in that backfield, pause. and just punishing him.
All right, anything else to add about this game?
Quite frankly, Tom Brady looks the way Tom Brady did last year. Y'all just didn't want to pay attention to the fact that maybe, just maybe, the motherfucker's 40. But whatever. Y'all keep thinking that he's great just because we stepped off the gas.
And I just want to close this out with fuck Boston.
Hey, go Red Sox.
Suck
baby.
my cack.
Suck his cack
in the
in the
pack.
pack.
In the pack.
All right, you done with that? All right, one question since the season's just starting, I think it's fair to ask.
Okay.
NFC, AFC representatives in the Super Bowl, and who's your winner?
Patriots in the Super Bowl. Because quite frankly, Patriots in the Super Bowl, I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. It's gonna be a rematch last year.
And who's winning?
Huh? We are.
All right, Mook.
Fuck it. AFC.
I ain't gonna do that, yo. I was gonna say Eagles, but
Listen, man, it can happen. Your defense is
It's
really
what I
good.
want.
If your offense can click, you can get it done.
Eagles, Steelers.
Eagles, Steelers, and who's winning?
Come on, man.
That's a question.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
Okay, so that means the Eagles winning, or are you saying
Eagles,
fuck Pittsburgh
baby.
because they beat you? All right.
Fuck Pittsburgh, period, because they actually think that they're like anywhere close to us when it comes to just being a city.
Okay.
And
Well, I gotta be anywhere close to a
Cause, yo,
city. They're cities.
Pittsburgh niggas really think that like they the best city in Pennsylvania, and you're not.
Well,
you're not. Y'all some country niggas.
Every city, I'm sure, thinks they're the best city like in the country.
I don't want to hate, not for nothing.
Fuck Pittsburgh.
He's not talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I'm not
He's not talking about the
football.
sports shit.
I'm
He's just talking about the city in
Not
general.
even the sport, the football. I'm talking the hockey too.
Go Pens, but I think he's talking about like the
I'm
city
talking
in
about
general,
the city
like
in
the
general.
natives, the civilians in Pittsburgh.
Who the fuck is a nigga that's Wiz Khalifa? Is that who's from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like Wiz
Yeah,
Khalifa?
and
Who loves Wiz Khalifa?
I do like Wiz,
He
but
trash though.
he falling off just like the city never got on. All right?
Well, no, go Pens, baby, go Pens.
Philly all
Two-time
day.
reigning defending champion.
We better than y'all.
All right, and I'm going with a rematch of Super Bowl from 3 years ago, but with the different winner, Seahawks over Patriots.
I can see
That's
that.
possible,
The
yeah.
thing is like the Patriots. There's really not much competition in the AFC if you legitimately think about it. I don't even think the Chiefs are going to beat them again if they met them. in
I'm
the playoffs.
also like I was leaning towards going with the Steelers to beat the Patriots in the AFC title game. I don't know if I got the balls to do it though. Fuck it, I got the balls to do it. Seahawks over the Steelers in the Super Bowl rematch
I
of
think
what was that, like 12 years ago, and like one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. That Steelers Ferguson.
That shit where basically they got robbed.
bad.
The Phantom PI calls.
That was so
fucking
bad.
Ben Roethlisberger scoot the ball in and they called it a touchdown or a camera.
That was a bad game, though.
It was.
But yeah, fuck it. I'm going Seahawks over Steelers. That's what
All right.
I think if any other teams are smart, they'll try to, which they usually do. Because I remember when I think New England was undefeated and they played us and we beat them. Or no, we didn't beat them. It was a regular season game.
Y'all showed them.
It was the Patriots. I don't think we beat them, but we had them like what's the name till the end, and then they went to the playoffs, and another team used that defensive strategy and beat them.
The Giants kind of did their thing in the game. What, week 17 or
The last
whatever?
game of the
They
season.
knew what they were doing.
The thing is
We
that y'all
almost
set
beat
the
them today,
blueprint.
yeah.
Y'all
But
set
we
the
had
blueprint.
set the blueprint for how to like hold them.
If that's
I feel like
what
we
makes you
beat
feel
them, but
better,
I'm not sure.
Y'all
no,
did
you
beat
didn't.
them. Y'all lost.
If that's what makes
But
you
it
feel
was
better,
like
you
we
can go ahead.
held them to like some shit that they didn't do like with any other team that year.
Yeah, they blew out
And
every other team.
somebody
They blew us
else
out.
copied
They beat us.
the scheme and actually beat them. So
Yeah, the Giants.
you know what I mean?
Well,
You might be right.
The Giants are the only
If
team.
that's what makes you feel
Look.
better, saying you set up the blueprint and
I'm saying we
I
set
think-
up that blueprint that the Chiefs used. I'm saying
that the
what
Giants
the
used.
defensive scheme that we used first that worked. Another team used that scheme and
but
beat them.
I think that's the same scheme everybody was trying to use. Just get in there with your four,
Get in.
and cover
Yeah, man,
everybody.
fuck you.
No, I'm just saying.
You see, you see
No, you
I
think
gave
that's
you
hate.
respect.
You think that's hate. I don't think it's hate. I just think the Giants were
Nah,
more
man.
successful than anybody else,
Yo,
and that's why
Strahan
they
was
beat them both.
Strahan was fucking them up, man.
fucking OC back when he
Oh
was
my
good.
god, that
I think
line
the
was.
second
I
time they
don't
had
even know
JPP
if
in there.
Strahan was still playing.
He was the
Strahan,
first
yeah,
time.
that's when he retired.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is that y'all, not for nothing, y'all Y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all held the team. I thought y'all were going to win that game because it was very close.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
like
they
last
won.
minute.
That was the last like great Patriots team in my honest opinion because they actually beat They beat good teams that year.
The team the second team the Giants beat was good too. The thing is, in my opinion, those were the best two Patriots teams. The teams that lost to the Giants in the Super Bowl. Because like the teams that actually have won the Super Bowls, I'm not saying they were bad or whatever, but I feel like they weren't as good as those other teams.
Absolutely.
That 2007 Patriots team that was undefeated to the Super Bowl, that was the best team they ever had.
That was when Randy Moss was in there.
Exactly.
Fucking them.
Randy Moss back when Wes Welker was good. Their defense is really good. But that just goes to show if you can get a good pass rush, you got a shot, man.
Yeah, especially against Brady. Especially against.
Yeah,
this shit right here, man.
Damn.
All right.
I was just about to end this segment, but goddamn, man. Just come back with the next segment.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll be back with
some Facebook questions.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back with some dangerous Facebook questions.
Dangerous.
All right.
Yeah. let it ride for a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking about
And welcome back to LSR Liquor Store Run, yo. If you get on your knees, put me in your mouth and suck me off. You know I got you, baby. If you get on your knees, put me in your mouth and suck me off. You know I got you.
Hey. Yeah.
By the way, shout out to 50 for that, yo.
Shout out to him, yo. All right. It's Fat Mook. We back.
Yes,
so
sir.
you know what time it is.
What time is it, Fat Mook?
I'm gonna ask you some questions. That's what
you want to ask me some questions.
That's right. That's what I'm here to do.
What?
So, first question.
No, that's not what I'm here to do.
Turn it down a little bit.
Okay.
Damn, fuck Mook's question.
Name a food that you don't eat at just anyone's house.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Or potato salad, one or the other, but mac and cheese.
Okay.
Oh, a second. I'm probably a little bit quick here. String beans.
String beans.
String beans. String beans and spinach.
Oh.
Yes.
So you think some people make good and some people make bad?
Yes.
String beans? Oh.
I like my string beans and my spinach a specific type of way, and some people like butcher the absolute fuck out of some spinach.
Matter of fact, a lot of people cook string beans with pork, and I know you're not a pork guy.
I don't do swine, man.
That makes sense.
There you go.
Okay, well, mine is potato salad.
Yeah, mac and cheese, potato salad.
Potato salad is good, but if the wrong person makes it, it's all.
That's
good.
how I feel with mac and cheese.
Yeah. So what are you tired about people breathing down your neck about?
Currently?
Yeah.
You can go first, Cass.
I can't answer this question on the actual way I want to answer this question,
Okay.
so I'm gonna go with something.
If you could talk around in a vague way, maybe. Don't incriminate yourself.
It's not a matter of incriminating myself. It's actually a matter of something else. Basically, people are trying to force me to do something that honestly and truthfully I really don't want to do, and I didn't want to do when it was initially brought to my attention, but I was forced to do it any which way.
Okay.
Okay. My dad wants me to clean the fish tank at the bar, and I don't want to do it because he keeps buying more fish, and I know if I clean the fish tank, some of them are going to die. So I don't want to do it until there's only a few fish left. So, there we go. Ashley called me about that like 3 times today.
Okay. And I'm tired about people breathing down my back about not wanting more kids. How about that?
You know, I I get that often from random people talking about you should have more kids after they told me, most of which they have more kids than that I should have more kids, how their life is a living hell.
See,
and I don't get that shit.
Well, at least at this point in my life, I don't want to have children because I've heard too many things like that. Oh yeah, such and such is, this and that. Like, okay,
look,
so
man,
I don't need to have any kids. Why are you telling me to?
Look, man, I'll leave it like this. I have 2 beautiful daughters.
Yeah, your daughter's the shit. So is your daughter.
And Waka is the shit. And to be honest with you, I'd love to have another kid at one point in time in my life. But right now, my girls need me. They need my focus. Mm-hmm. And until they get to a point where we can coast a little bit, I'm good, man.
Yeah, so rather than having kids, you would rather them get on their knees, put you in the mouth, and suck you off. That's what you would rather them do. The woman, not.
Okay.
I'm not talking about your children. I'm talking about the woman.
And Waka told me she doesn't want me having more kids, so
that's fine.
So
I'm not going to do that. So
my kids, they want a little brother.
No, I know you want a son.
I definitely want a son, man. I need somebody to balance it out. Yeah. Name my man.
I want a son. I just don't have kids right now.
That's fine. That's understandable.
Next question. Name something in your house that you'd hate to find out wasn't working.
My living room television.
Okay.
Nothing sucks more than the living room television not working. Because it's a common area and you want to go in there and watch it and everybody watches the living room television. When that shit don't work, you know what I hear? Kevin, the television's not working! My day is ruined.
My television in my room. That would suck if it didn't work.
Okay. And my answer is my internet.
Ooh. Matter of fact, let me change that to my internet as well.
Okay.
Because if my TV isn't working, at least I can be on my phone.
Yeah. So next question.
Internet. Or my phone. Yeah, my phone.
Yeah, that too, yeah. Alright, does your woman have to be shorter than you?
You got me intrigued by this question. Myself always being like tall, being 6 foot, whatnot, I've always preferred having shorter women. It's kind of a thing there, but I've dated and gone out with one woman who was taller than me. A nice, lovely young lady who's currently in Russia right now. I fucked that shit up though. I'm still mad to that day. Honestly, that could have been something special. But I prefer short women. I like short women. You throw them around and shit, man.
Does your woman have to be shorter than you?
I don't think it have to be shorter, but we could be within this, give or take an inch or two. You don't have to be short. I don't I think we had discussion before. I don't want to have somebody that's 5'2" because I'm gonna feel like I'm your father. But for me, I'm 6 foot-ish. That's what I'm listed for. I'm listed as about 6 foot.
Yeah.
But my preferred height for a woman is somewhere between 5'6" and 5'10". That's what I like. So I'm not looking down at you. I just 5'6" to 5'10". I think 5'8", 5'9" is perfect for me.
Well, as the short man in the group,
short book.
5'7". Don't disrespect me. All right.
In 3/4. Right?
Yeah. I'm damn near 5'8". All right. Give me my
6 foot
3/4 there. All right.
What's going on, short man?
Yeah. I've messed with taller women, but dating, I don't know.
Would you be intimidated?
Not intimidated, because like I said,
would you feel emasculated? Is what I mean.
It would just be weird,
Okay.
Just looking up at this girl and stuff,
And how much taller are you talking?
How much taller was the?
No, I'm talking about how much taller are you talking to the point where you may feel weird about it. If say you say you're 5'7" and 3/4. If she was 5'9", would you? Or maybe if she was.
That's not really
But if she was 5'11", you may have an issue.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If she's an inch or two taller, wow, I'm not tripping off of that. If we're in the same age range, I'm fine. I'm not age range too, but height range, I'm fine with that. But You can't be like no 6'4".
Yeah, I feel like I messed with a 6'2"
I don't want
girl before.
6'10".
6'2".
Oh,
I never seen it.
if you could dunk on me, man, hell no.
Hey, man.
Hell no.
Well, see, here's the thing, though, yo. Like, see, that be intriguing to me, yo. That be very fucking intriguing to me. Having just a tall woman, yo, and
Had a
just
good
waxing
time.
that ass
Ain't
on the
no
wall,
way my
man.
girl posted me
I
up,
had a good
man.
time, man.
Yeah, waxing that ass on the wall, though. Someone
Nah,
taller
I
women
wasn't
is
on the
cool
wall.
with that, but you take a short woman, you hoist your ass up, and you just like strobe in the shit out of that. Gives you some good feelings, man.
Listen, man, as long as she get her knees, put me in the mouth and suck me out. You know I got her, all right?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's twice.
There you
Very
go,
good. Fantastic.
Next question. This is a relationship question.
That's right.
Both of you decided to take a break from one another for 1 month. Is she wrong for sleeping with someone during that break?
Nope, because chances are I would have already slept with someone in that break. Not even gonna hold you.
If you taking a break, what else are you taking a break for? So I don't think she's wrong for it. I don't think you'd be wrong for doing it either.
God damn it, she wrong. All right.
So why you taking? So why'd you either agree or try to initiate the break?
Nah. Like honestly, I would be upset.
Yes, you can be upset, but that don't mean she's wrong.
Like it wouldn't make me.
Or you wouldn't be wrong either if
Right,
you know,
right.
Look, man.
regardless of whoever initiated or agreed to
I
the
think
break.
it would depend on how fast she did it. If
So you would think maybe it was
if
something
we
that
took-
was planned
If we took a break and you had sex with this dude 3 days later,
Well,
like
nigga.
come on, cuz.
So why you take the break then? Why'd you agree to it or try to initiate
Well,
it?
3 days later is kind of that. There's a little limit on that shit. Now that 3 days later, come on, man.
Come on, yo.
Come on.
He was in there already.
Yeah,
He could have been, but why'd you agree then?
because all that's like I can
I
understand.
agree. You
Well,
let's work this
okay.
out.
What if it was a situation where she wanted to take a break and you just did it just because if you didn't, she was going to dump you or some shit.
Well, nigga, listen, that's
If
your
a
fault.
nigga
Then.
was that in love,
That's your fault then, ain't it?
it is.
It is.
Don't agree to it.
But I've been told like, yo, let's go on break, and I'm cool. And honestly and truthfully, like the asshole in me, I was in some vagina.
Because more times than not, like knowing the people that I know,
Yeah.
you got something that you probably been waiting on for a minute too, and that's your reason
Amen.
to as the quote Mook, get off the bus and get in them guts. You know, to quote Mook.
Yeah, but that's not nothing Mook would do necessarily. All right.
Well, yeah, because you don't drive the bus no more.
Next question.
That was perfect, yo.
Next question. All right. Can a woman cause a man to lose interest in her sexually because of things that she says to him in arguments? Can a woman cause a man to lose interest in her sexually because of things she said during the argument?
Yes. My girl, while we were young, she and I were going back and forth. And during our conversation, she yelled out to me, "That's why I fucked and stopped." And then at that moment, I couldn't smash her. I just looked. I'm like, wait, what do you mean that's why you couldn't fuck? And then she told me that she had actually cheated on me and did not want me to know that she had cheated on me. And it slipped out in the conversation. And yeah, I could not have sex with her. It took a little bit. I could not fuck her, man. I couldn't. Eventually I did, but I couldn't then. Could not.
Okay.
Yeah, in a similar, well, not me, but like in a similar situation of that, if she like slips up and talked about how maybe she was, she cheated or something, maybe it happened in her previous, like her saying, oh, so-and-so did this, but you don't do that, or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
See, man.
Like, people get mad. Oh, but, run over to so-and-so house, fuck her. Like, I don't care about that shit because that's just you being mad.
Yeah.
But if you talk about how, you know, some other dude did this and you don't or whatever, I don't, you know, that could be something.
So far, I think the consensus is if she's talking about another dude in our area.
Yeah, if she's talking about some other nigga,
Yeah, I think
I can understand that. Because, like, if the fact that that person comes to her mind when you're upset, that means that person might be able to be the dude that get it in when she on break.
That is the one that she gets in on her knees, puts inside her mouth and sucks off.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know he got her. Mook, your answer.
Might go up and down. Like
I say yeah, but it don't necessarily. I think just nagging and stuff, just being annoying.
So you think that could turn off your sex drive?
It made me not interested in girls. Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
Man.
Before your next question, I have a question about this song.
What's up?
So you guys, since we sang the G Unit thing,
I was about to switch it to
G.
do you think this is one of the cases where someone who did a rendition of a song actually stole and owned the song now? Because to me, when I think of this song, I think of the G Unit song, not the Busta
I
Mariah
think
Carey.
it depends on who you ask. Like, niggas from the hood.
I'm asking your opinion. Yeah, niggas in the hood for
But
sure.
niggas-
This is a G Unit song.
Like, other people, like people not from the hood, they probably
because they probably never heard it.
Yeah, but I do think of the 50 Cent song first when this comes on.
How about you, Gav?
The only thing I think of the 50 Cent song is the chorus, and she go up and down like a merry-go-round. I couldn't tell you any.
Splash.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you any other lyric outside of that song. However, the chorus is
Max
the
was
first
killing this
thing
beat, yo.
I think about is that 50 Cent freaking chorus.
To me,
And that alone.
I just needed to ask this before you turn it because there are quite a number of songs where people who did a rendition or quote unquote freestyle have made a song their own. All right, Mook.
Next question.
Ash, please stop.
When was the last time you've been in a fight?
It's been a while. I can't even honestly remember.
Yeah.
I was on. The thing is I was stopped from being in a fight. Last time I remember me legitimately wanting to whoop somebody's ass was outside of a Sudoku because I was in an accident with some dude, and some dude decided to like front and try to stunt. He kept calling me like a rookie driver, and he kept me. What? My mom was in the car, my daughter was in the car, and no, my daughter Christopher was in the car. My brother was in the car.
Shout out to
my
Chris.
buddy was star. Shout out to Chris, and I was in the car, and we got into that situation. And then my mom was trying to quell it, and he was calling my mom a bitch, and that's my snap. And called him a bitch ass nigga, and told him he ain't shit. And he like, what you trying to do? Or what you trying to do? And I walked to the side of the car, stood there, I'm like, I'm right here, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's do this shit. And he kept fronting like he was going to pop the trunk as the hoods do so. To which I then looked to him and I screamed out, pop the fucking trunk. You still a bitch because you're not trying to see me with these hands. And like, as I'm doing it, there's this whole like cookout type barbecue thing where these old heads are looking and the old heads are in the back like cheering me on like, oh! And I hear them saying, oh, and I don't know if they're talking for me or whatnot, but they know, like, all right, I'm ready to throw down. You don't call my mom a bitch and not expect me to want to converse.
Because people don't seem to understand that stuff. Because if you would have said that about his mother or some woman that he loved, he would have had an issue with that. So I don't understand why niggas say that shit willy nilly.
Like I kept telling him, like, yo, check, because his mom was with him. I'm like, yo, check on your mom. Stop being a bitch. Shut the fuck up. You ain't doing shit. And I kept saying that in a concise order. And then the police officer showed up and he tried to stunt in front of the police officers. And when he tried to like, hold me, doing that, he was like, hold me back. I'm like, and the cops were doing that. I'm like, let him go. He ain't going to fight me. When y'all weren't here, he wasn't fighting me. And then the dudes in the background was like, that's right. I was like, yo. Because he was a fucking straight bitch. He tried to sue me for that too.
You a pussy?
I showed up
to sue somebody.
He tried to sue me for that car accident. I showed up to that car accident, showed them the police report saying, yeah, it's both of y'all fault. I just walked out the motherfucker. He tried again and I told him to suck my dick and walked out again.
Wow. So you're talking about it does not have to be fisticuffs?
That's
okay, sure. Last time you were about to fight, how about that?
Oh, that was my last
I guess
time.
probably a couple years ago. Most of, probably 2 or 3 altercations a year at the bar. You know, I work at the bar. People just trying to go to the bathroom, just trying to be. Some of them are younger. People trying to like. It's most of the time people trying to like go to the bathroom, and you know you have to buy something to use the bathroom, or being disrespectful to the barmaids, you know, I'll get up in your face like, you know, show her some respect, or you know, you gotta buy something to use the bathroom, or you can't be selling shit in here, just stuff like that. Nothing major.
So basically, you're a bouncer.
No, I do a lot of shit.
We're just gonna call you the bouncer because a lot of the shit that you do there is like bouncing type shit. Like, nigga, you can't do this shit here. Like, stopping fights, nigga, you can't be doing this shit.
I have many titles.
Yeah.
Officially and unofficially.
So
what's stuff like
let me not do that. I was about to say a line from the Boondocks with regards to a specific character that had a large eye there. They call him a professional thing. I want to call you that, but I can't because it'd be
Mook, how about you? Shout out to you.
I told the story. Told the story a couple, maybe a couple months ago.
Basketball.
When it was down South Philly,
down
South Street, and got into that scuffle with the. Oh, I told him on A part 1.
Alright.
So shout out to A, man.
Yeah, hopefully she's knee deep in black man right now, man.
She doesn't like black guys, remember?
Oh yeah. Cool.
So, she does. Whatever.
Well.
But yeah, I told it on that story about me and Kylie, Black Nation.
Shout out
to Black Nation,
man.
Yeah, man.
Free him.
And, my little cousin, man.
Nah, we was down there and got into a little scuffle. Me, him, and my homeboy. So that's it, man. That's it for my questions, bro.
Alright. Oh, I just got a couple. I'm gonna have more in the next segment because you know we're gonna talk about the show. But I just got a couple.
We talked about the show already.
No,
I'm talking about this show, nigga.
Okay, alright,
it's 50.
Pussy.
Alright, I just got a couple for this week for this stuff. How many people I have in parentheses that you do not plan on fornicating with? So keep that in mind. Would you consider offering to pay for their food, their movie ticket, etc. when you go out? Say they're short on money or, you know, shit like that. That you don't plan on fornicating with.
0.
Oh, the opposite sex?
That don't have to be. They can be the same sex. It could be fucking one of y'all.
0.
Do I would buy their food and stuff?
Like, you know, say me and you out. I only got fucking $5.
Yeah, I'll buy your food.
Oh shit.
I'm saying shit like that. I'm not talking like anybody,
niggas.
your friends.
My niggas.
Yeah.
My niggas.
Just people that you aren't planning on fornicating.
Yeah, that's
all my friends.
Yeah, that's a good 15.
Like, is that
that's a good 15.
So how many? 15?
Nah, probably not 15.
Yeah, I wouldn't go 15.
I got a lot of people.
Maybe 10 or so, 10 or 12. Man.
Wow, that much of you?
Nigga,
probably about 6, 7 people.
I just want to throw it out there. All the people I would pay money for, now would not fornicate with. Would not fornicate with a male, man. If it's a female, I'm fornicating with her, man.
No, it's probably all right. Well, let me ask this. Well, Cav already says none. How many women, Mook, that you would not plan on fornicating with, that you would, you know, look out for?
Probably like 3.
Yeah, probably about 2 or 3 for me. Oh, at least you're honest. Ash isn't here, so I don't need to ask.
Hashtag Mike Tyson, man.
Wow. Seeing, hearing, or doing this blank, I guess, would make me laugh more times than not. Seeing, hearing, or doing blank will make me laugh more times than not.
Oh, that's a good ass question.
Y'all want me to go first? So you like?
Yeah, go for it.
Seeing somebody fall, like not just trip, but like fall. I will laugh my ass off more times than not, unless like you know they're really hurt or like old or like a baby or something. Which you know if they're okay, I might laugh at. But more times than not, I'll laugh at watching somebody like fall. It's funny.
Watching somebody fail will always make me laugh, yo.
So what extent fail? I get what you're saying, but be more descriptive.
Okay, we play a game called 2K, and there's a certain person that goes by the name of Hitman, and he just screams out, hit him with it, and then he'll miss a shot.
Hit him with it.
I don't say hit him with it until I hit the shot, okay?
Or he'll make
Unleash.
I do.
Unleash.
And when he throws the ball, watching him fail makes me laugh. No matter what. Like, we'll bring up the ball and it'll be in a shot, and then he'll pass the ball to somebody, the ball goes out.
Turnover. How about you, Mook?
Oh, that's
well, you know, since Kev did that, okay.
Shit him.
Seeing a center miss dunks, miss free throws, okay. Fucking get 4 fouls every damn game.
I don't foul people in that
But
game.
honestly, in real life, anytime I see somebody with a neck brace on, I laugh. Yo, I think that
You are a dickhead, yo. You're fucking
like, I'm like, why are you outside with that shit on, yo? And them niggas be anytime I see somebody with a neck brace on, it's hilarious, man.
Wow, that's terrible.
I wouldn't go outside if I had a neck brace on. Yo.
All right, I got a couple more that I'll just save for when we got more people. So I'm just gonna do the capper. What's the best thing that has happened to you this week? I got a beat drop right there.
I got Walker.
Good, Kev.
I got paid.
Oh, that's cool. The best thing that happened to me this week, I don't know.
Tom Brady lost.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't care.
Alex Smith won.
Well, shout out to Alex Smith.
Going to the Jamaican store. How about that?
Yeah, watching Mook in the Jamaican store interact with his boo.
You gotta let me know how that goes, yo.
His flame.
Man, look, you better.
My new nickname is the Girls Them Sugar. All right, Mr. Lover.
The Jamaican Slayer. You know.
That's right, man. That's right. Nah, yeah, chill, yeah.
But
Hashtag Jahan.
now we're gonna go to break, and we are going to, I guess, recap or whatever. Talk about our favorite, stuff from the first 50 episodes of the show.
Yeah.
Since this is episode 50, this is a celebration, bitches. And you know I don't really say that word, so you know it's about to get real.
Bitches.
Bitch?
Huh?
You don't say bitch?
I don't call women bitches.
Really?
I don't. But I'm just saying, celebration bitches. I call my sister and I call one of my other close personal friends a bitch. But that's it. I don't call regular women bitches. No, I don't do that. It's fucked up. But celebration bitches for episode 50. We're about to have some fun. So we'll be back in a minute. I think everybody should get a drink for this one. But,
I'm back with the drink.
all right, well, Mook, you should pour up a drink. But we'll be back.
Oh.
You know you feeling this beat, yo. Love this damn fucking
God
beat.
damn it, Buster.
And welcome back to LSR Liquor Store Run. Again, it's your boy Sober.
And man, Rod Digger here,
Rod Digger Football Imperial.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. So you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
Liquor Store Run.
Also, those emails.
LSRpod@gmail.com, baby.
LSRPOD@gmail.com. Hey man, we good. I don't hear no lyrics, so I'm hearing this beat.
Alright, since this is 50 nifty episodes.
Nifty 50.
No, it's
But you
50
didn't want to
nifty.
do the copyright infringement?
That's 50 nifty. They made Nifty 50 as a playoff of 50 nifty.
Okay.
There was a song they made us sing in elementary school. 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies.
I think we know what we need to do here, Mook. Let's keep this going.
Let's switch this beat up, sir. So I'm gonna ask a few questions, and maybe they will too.
So you're gonna ask me a bunch of questions
regarding, the 50 episodes of the show.
Okay.
And I'm trying to talk this out and stall so Mook can change the beat.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, there we go, man. Don't just shit make a nigga want to jump. But what do you think each member, including yourself, brings to this podcast? So how do y'all want to do this? You want to do say Mook goes first, and he talks about then Kev, Dre, Tinsley, Mook, Ash, or you want to do?
Yeah, I think we should do that. I like that.
Or do you want to do you're up, and then say it's you first. Kev talks about you, I talk about you, and then say Kev's next. Then we talk about Kev, and then we talk about Tinsley. Then we talk about Ash.
Yeah.
So okay, so we take turns doing each person.
Yeah.
Pause for sure.
Right.
All right. I guess let's start off with Ash.
Okay.
So what do you think Ash brings to this podcast?
She's a girl.
She is a woman, and
so that's it, Kev.
When she's here, inconsistency. That's what
I think my statement was better than Boots.
Well, hey,
no, man. Ashley gives a woman's opinion on things, man, and that's my cousin, man. I love her, man.
All right, yeah. Ash brings us a woman's perspective. Ash, also because I feel like we all known Ash forever, so she's one of us. It's not like she's a foreigner, It's not like she's just popping up out of nowhere. Like if we would have gotten anybody else, because I've always felt like from the jump when we just had our 5-man crew, if anybody would have dropped out, which somebody did, Ash could be the person to fill in those shoes if anybody would have dropped out.
Yeah. # fish fry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think as Mook says, when she's here, I think she does a pretty good job. So I guess we'll do them first since they're not here. So Tinsley.
Inconsistency.
So the same thing.
Yeah.
Drunkenness.
His drunken humor entertains me.
Interracial point of view.
Oh my God, mulatto children. But now the thing about it is that Tinsley is very drunk and absolutely hilarious when he is intoxicated.
He is, yo.
He throws you off of your rocker. And like sometimes Ashley does as well too, they ask questions that continue on with conversation, which is something I like to bring up. And though we have a female perspective with Ashley, we have a drunken perspective with Tinsley.
Well, that could also be you too, but
I'm not drunk though.
And me some episodes.
Today.
So
I think Tinsley brings drunken rants and things for Mook to edit.
Yeah.
Most weeks.
Work. That's what Skids brings. Work for me, goddammit.
Work. I think when he's really into something, he's
very
works out very well.
It.
But
Ashley's passionate as well too. Ashley is passionate.
The only thing Ashley is passionate about on the show is apparently Darren Chris.
Who's
okay? So
but it's so she's passionate.
She
about
brings that other side to the show too. Not to get off.
Yeah, she brings that like, hey, let's shut her the fuck up stuff. Saying
All right.
She's gives us more pop.
She's very pop related. I think both she and Tinsley are very pop related. They know a lot of things in the know and in the now.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, Dre.
Inconsistency.
He's a very happy guy.
Inconsistency.
He's very, very happy.
Cocksucker, say dog. Shout out to Dre. I think Dre brought us stability. Dre, like
organization.
We tried, you guys won't know this, but we tried to do liquor store run years ago.
It was very abrasive.
And it was very a lot of things that people probably wouldn't want to hear on the podcast.
I miss the invader.
And with Dre brought us structure. He got us into us having a format and talking about certain things and not talking about other things that we may have talked about without him being there to kind of keep us on track. Also, Dre's laugh, I think that's what I'll miss. His laugh, because that fucking high pitched fucking. That shit is fucking.
You sound like Elmo, yo.
Yeah, that's how Dre sounded.
You sound like Dory doing that nothing so loud.
But fucking like every time I hear Dre laughing and shit, that shit just make me laugh because that laugh is fucking hilarious.
He's very happy.
So that's your thing?
Happy. The thing I miss honestly with Dre being here is him pissing you off with doing some wild ass shit here.
Yeah,
I mean, he's sitting here being happy and whatnot. He's getting very, very happy.
All right.
And he just is very amused by the like most random things, yo. He just finds ways to amuse himself.
Yeah.
He plays with himself often, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I think he brought us a lot of structure And he brought us plenty of ideas from the beginning that we still use. Like, we credit him for a top 5 because he was the person who first introduced us, you know, to the top 5, which is a staple of the show. And one of my favorite parts of the show, the top 5, trying to see what we can think about that and use our brain power towards. This thing everybody participates in. And I think it's a fun part of the show. And like I said before, you know, stability and all that stuff. He kind of, I think with the addition of him, everybody, at least from the beginning, took this a little more seriously, and it wasn't going to be the whole vibe that we had before. And I think that was very important. So let's go on to Kev next. Mook.
Killer Kev. Kev brings you random outbursts of fucking wildness, yo. Kev is, I don't know. I wouldn't say Kev's like the comedy relief.
Yes, I am.
You think so? That's
San
what you would call yourself?
Giorgio Pasta. Yes, I am.
I don't know. Okay. But, yeah. Yeah, that's spaghetti, yo.
Y'all keep thinking
this
that.
This nigga randomly just blurts out these things, and, sometimes it's hilarious, sometimes it's, inappropriate. And, you know. But it's always Kev, man. And Kev also gives us
some work to do.
Sometimes Kev gives me work to do. Kev gives us he gives us a intelligent stance on some hard-hitting topics as well. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what Kev brings, in my opinion.
I feel like Kev is 2 things. I think he's the human natural soundboard of the show.
You bet your ass I am.
And 2, I think Kev is also the conscience of the show. When there's time for us, like Mook was saying, for us to get serious, it's normally Kev guiding, you know, the show. Like when we review the Defenders every week as well, Kev's guiding the show. Like I said, if we're doing a serious segment, it's typically Kev, you know, guiding that segment. So I think when it's time to get real, Kev is the guy to get us there.
Okay.
All right.
We also want to talk about the fact that I have a large penis. We just will ignore that.
All right. I'm next, guys.
Thank you. Really.
Nope, that'll be box for me.
Cousin, man.
John is the producer of the show.
Come on, man.
Sometimes he's an asshole.
Come on.
75%.
John, he is the one who tries to keep everything organized and together. He saves the show. He records the show, saves it, uploads it. I don't think you uploaded that fucking 2K footage yet, bitch.
I have not.
Right. So, you know, John is inconsistent as well.
Come on, man.
Because
listen, I'm the only person who's been here every single show.
Okay.
So kiss my ass is something.
But you know,
there's an asshole portion coming out.
No, I didn't say something else.
We got three fucking episodes where John's like, we fucking waiting for Mook. Mook's waiting for John, goddammit.
Hey, man.
Waiting for John to give him this fucking 2K footage so I can put the fucking show together. This cocksucker is holding us up.
Right here.
All right.
But
happy. All right.
Yeah.
So my review is simple. Low key, this is John will be honestly and truthfully. He's someone that has a lot of input with regards to the show.
Input, basically.
Yeah. Many people probably will not know at times. You might not hear him, but when he talks, you understand everything he says, and the points he brings are very valid. They're very concise, and they're very thought of. And though he might be the asshole, he is our asshole because, quite frankly,
hey now.
I'm sorry. Mook doesn't want to eat you, but in any case, the fact is that when the man speaks, the conversation that he has allows you to not only give back feedback, but he also challenges the feedback that you give to. So whereas people think it's stubbornness, is rather him trying to gain a further perspective upon your perspective, so he can understand you a little bit better. people don't understand that. They take it as, oh my God, he's combative. But no, he actually asks you questions about what you're saying. He'll call you out if you're bullshitting, which is what I appreciate and respect a lot. Because a lot of times I'll bullshit. This motherfucker will call me out on the shit now. I respect that. But one thing he also brings to the show with like Dre as well is organization. He doesn't like this shit getting off the rails.
Yeah.
He doesn't like us wilding the fuck out. He wants us to be successful. He wants us to thrive. He is honestly, if he calls me the conscience of the show, he would actually be the brains of the show.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I would agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to keep it simple, I just think I'm an idea guy, man. And I just try to keep people on task.
There you go.
Mook. Kev, you go first. Can I go last for Mook?
You can.
Can you go before me, man?
Why would I go before you?
I'll go first. I'll go first.
Right.
I'll go first. Mook goes first things first. Mook is also inconsistent. Mook is. All right, let's get that bullshit out the way. All right. There's many times where you're listening to this music, and all of a sudden the music takes about 5 seconds, 6 seconds, on time, a second early. It's never.
I don't know if it's ever early.
All right. Now, it's early sometimes, yo. You know, with ass. But in any case, you know, the fact of the matter is that Mook is quiet. He calls himself an introvert. But I don't feel as though Mook is just an introvert. I feel as though Mook is a very brilliant person that doesn't trust in his own brilliance. Mook brings a lot to the conversation on a low-key level and asks a lot of valuable questions to stimulate the conversation as well, too. Mook is also one of the individuals that, despite everything transpiring, he's opened his home to the show, which is kind of fantastic if you think about it. We do a lot of the shows in Mook's house.
HQ, man.
And this is HQ. But he also is the
Posterior Hall right here, man.
What's that?
Posterior Hall right here.
Posterior Hall right here. Posterior Hall. We need to be back on that, man.
Man, I'm
here. I'm here. In any case, the fact is that Mook has, and one thing that we call him, he called him the most uncivilized person in the world. But he is. With regards to the actual production of the show, this is the person that brings the show out to y'all on a week, whenever he can basis.
Edit.
He edits. He cuts.
Uploads.
He uploads. He also
writes the description.
He does. Yeah.
The tags and
hey, come on, man! It's not your turn, all right? It's Kevin's turn. Listen, don't toot your own horn. Toot, all right?
All right, you can go in there and suck your own cock if you want to. Ice-T man, to go suck your cock over.
Wow.
The fact of the matter is that I feel as though I want Mook to talk more because I like what Mook has to say. Mook says a lot of things that low-key are actually pretty damn entertaining and pretty damn informative. I want him to trust himself more so because honestly, if he trusts himself more so, he'll have a lot more confidence. He won't be as much of an introvert as he considers himself to be. Mook is a brilliant guy. Mook is a wise guy. Otherwise, honestly, a lot of the shit that we have going on right now might not get down. Now, you can I'm the conscience of the show, as I was told, and Laura's the brains of the show. And we're going to call Tinsley the heart and soul of the show because his drunken attitude is basically what makes is the essence of the show.
So what will Mook be?
Mook will be the asshole.
I just gonna say ass either. But Mook, what do you think you bring to the show?
I don't know. I guess a ratchet perspective. I don't know. I talk about ratchet hood shit.
Meek.
Mook
brings the Philly to the show.
Yeah,
the griminess
for sure. I don't know about the griminess. I'm not the grimiest nigga in the city, but no, I'm from the hood, you know, and I talk about it, and I don't know. That's it. I don't know.
That's it.
I'm good with talking about myself, but I don't like talking about myself.
That's why I just kept mine short.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm the producer.
Can you cut the music?
The muscle, nigga.
Can you cut the music? Cut the music.
Cut the music?
Yeah, cut the music.
Oh, shit.
Listen, I want to make sure you hear me and understand. All right?
Yeah.
I will say this one time. And one time only. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, please record this whatever you need to. I will say this. Mook is the MVP of this show.
Whoa.
Because if it was not for Mook, I would not be on this show anymore.
Wow.
You know how I said I'm the idea guy? I typically bounce my ideas off of one of these two guys, Kev or Mook. It's typically Mook because, you know, I talk to Mook probably more than anybody else on the show. I talk to Kev a bunch too. But if it was not for Mook, I would not be doing this show anymore. Because there's been so many times where I'm like, yo, these niggas wildin', these niggas doing this, these niggas not answering this and that. And Mook like, yo, man, you gotta give these motherfuckers a chance. You know, they trying, they doing this, they doing that. But even at the end of the day, sometimes he just like, well, fuck it. They're going to do what they want to do. We're going to do what we need to do because we know what's best for the show.
That's right, man.
Like, whatever you want to consider, I think us three, we kind of give most to the show because I think we're the only three individuals, besides the very beginning before Dre had the baby, who are thinking about the show more than just on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And I feel like for the most part, me and Mook are the two guys who do things outside of Saturday.
Yeah.
But
it's our baby, Paul.
Yeah, I think Mook is the hardest working person on the show. Like, I have ideas, whatever, but Mook is actually editing shows, he's gathering footage, he's putting things together, he's like bleeping when people say certain things.
Shout out to Ash, Skins, the fucking most, and shout out to Frank, because that show is still ain't
was it 41?
Jeez,
something like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think Mook is the hardest working person in the show, man. Like, and that's why I trusted him with the job of being, they call me the producer. I trusted Mook with the actual producing job to to actually get the shows out. He's doing the research, trying to get us on different platforms. It's mostly Mook, man, and that's why I wanted the music to be cut. You'll rarely hear me compliment the guy. Most weeks, I'm paused, I'm coming at the dude, I'm talking shit, you this, you that. But, I think he knows I appreciate his effort in the show. And like I said before, I'll say it again, I said until the show is over, if it was not for Mook, I would not still be on the show. So, let's give it up for Mook, man. Fuck you. You a bitch.
Fuck you.
But
Should I hit the music now, man?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get the music. Fuck you though.
Fuck you.
Alright, besides yourself, who do you enjoy listening to the most on the podcast? Like when you're listening to a show, who you like, oh my god, this motherfucker is funny.
Different podcast?
No, on our show.
One?
On our show.
It varies, honestly, depending on what's said. You know what I mean? I just go for the funniest moments to me. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking for, and that could be anybody. Like, I know Kev has had a few. Like, his most recent one was parents embarrassing you with the dentist story. Mm-hmm. And they was like, yo.
Hey, let's save that. Let's save that
she
because I have a question.
Called the motherfucker
listen, I have a question regarding stuff like that later. So you're going with Kev, or
no? Well, I'm saying it varies from week to week. Honestly, like it depends on.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and all of you have.
The honest person that I honestly listen to this show for is Drunk Mook. Drunk Mook is Drunk Mook is such an asshole and a curmudgeon and a piece of shit. And it's just funny because you know when he's drunk and you know when he's being stubborn. Mm-hmm. And the shit's fucking funny. Drunk Mook, Drunk Tinsley, Drunk Dre, and Drunk Ashley.
Ooh, and Dre is drunk, man.
You're rarely drunk, so it's like
I
like hearing you with pissed you.
Yeah,
pissed off John. Pissed off John is it, because it's just like you know when this nigga's
because I be fed up, man, and I just be wanting shit to move on.
Nah, not even that. I'm talking about when shit happens. We'll discuss it, I guess, in your next question. But one of my favorite moments was the pizza and the fucking beer that spilled.
Oh,
yo, fuck you and fuck Dre. Fuck you and Dre.
Wait, why fuck Dre on that?
Because Dre smeared fucking beer on me the week after Kev fucking knocked over my goddamn pizza. Yeah, those were one of the few first few episodes. That was definitely within the first 10 or so. And I enjoy when I'm listening to the show. I'm like, yo, I gotta like listen closely because typically Kev is saying something in the background that's typically fucking hilarious. And if you're not paying attention, you're not gonna catch it. And that shit's really fucking funny to me.
Love pasta, man.
Yeah, that and sometimes you might miss Dre with the soundboard, and you listen back and at a time where it's like, all right, that was funny.
Yeah, but you're talking, so you didn't hear it. Somebody else talking.
I think you were drunkenly ranting at one point in time, or Ashley was drunkenly ranting of shit, and I just heard in the background the sound like, "Shut the fuck up."
yeah, I do remember that. Those are really fucking.
Or just, oh, good for you.
Yeah. I feel like Dre did
The 3 is funny.
Yeah, the 3 was funny. The 3 is one of my favorite fucking parts of the show.
I feel like we gotta find a way to do that.
Kinda, but I feel like that's Dre's thing, so I don't want to do the gimmick infringement. Like Kev says the stuff, which is funny. We say some stuff, but I think that's Dre's thing, so I don't want to impede on his stuff. Right. What is your favorite weekly segment?
Mine, of course.
Spooky stories.
I think Facebook questions honestly is better since I ran out of sex stories.
All right, Kev.
Top 5, bottom 5.
All right, my favorite thing has become the questions.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that's become our staple over the last couple of months or so.
And it's good, like it's a good way to get to know how our minds work and shit.
Yeah, because I've always felt like people should get to know us better than just like our opinions on certain things.
Right.
They should know like our experiences and stuff. Yeah. But who has been your favorite guest? You can name a couple if you want.
Howard and Black Nation. Okay. Howard, Black Nation, and Chris Agard. By far.
Right.
Okay, mine would be, of course, my nephew, Kali. Jen. Shout out to Jen. And I guess Parfine.
Okay, my favorite guests, I'm gonna go with 4. Both of my little cousins, Kyle and Levine. I think they were both
good guests. But did he was like more like silent in the background.
Yeah, but I think once he get comfortable, he's really fucking funny. Remember he told his
the story.
Yeah, his fucking story when he was in college. That was fucking funny. I think once he got comfortable, he was cool.
When
that was him and
Kev.
Him and Kev fucking going back and forth about.
Yeah, but them two, Howard and Jen. Jen was a really fucking good guest. That was one of the most fun episodes I've ever had. Speaking of, that you can remember, what is the most fun you've ever had on the show? It doesn't have to be the best show. The most fun you've ever had on the show.
Penalty box. That penalty box episode where we just were taking turns going into that shit. That was funny just because we were handing out that shit, man. That was fun.
I didn't have a lot of fun on that show.
Mine. It was either A part 2 or
I actually have one in Mendez.
It was either A part 2.
You can name a couple. You don't have to name
the one with loose lips and shit.
Oh, that was fucking funny.
That was fucking.
Well, okay. That was fucking.
That's a fucking classic episode. Yeah. Go ahead.
My favorite moment was your spooky story.
One show. We're doing moments later. Just a show. The most fun you've had on the show. We're doing moments later.
What show did you have the most fun on?
Wait, show?
Yeah.
This is shows right now. Shows.
I want to say penalty box of John, but there's a particular segment of.
Okay, well, we can do that next.
That's it.
The Jen episode, I had a whole lot of fucking fun on because. You know, she was a really good guest because we was talking about Nicki Minaj.
Is that the one I was singing?
Yeah, we were singing the fucking Usher and One Call Away, I believe, as well. That was a fucking hilarious episode to me. I don't even remember how good it actually sounded, but I had a whole lot of fucking fun at that show.
No, you gotta listen. That's a classic.
I've heard it a few times. I'm just saying I haven't recently. That was one of my first episodes. I'm like, yo, this shit is a whole lot of fucking fun. But all right, moments. Some of your favorite moments.
Is this what I can talk about? That thing?
Yes.
All right, cool. the spooky story when we were talking about the basketball game, and we were just fucking talking about
that was fucking funny. And he was like, "Yeah, so y'all was playing pickup, huh? So they was playing press defense."
Yeah.
We were all of that was fun, yo, because we all were coming up with shit, yo. That was great.
Oop.
For me, it would probably be when the I'm Hungry was first introduced. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We was in here laughing so hard that like I think my downstairs neighbor was like banging on the fucking ceiling, yo. Which you can hear that on the show if you listen. Yeah, you can hear the like. Yeah.
Remember that one time? I think we were at Dre's house. We might have been here, but I think we was at Dre's house. And Dre was real fucking drunk, and we was playing "Put Your Hands on My Eyes," and he kept playing what?
Yeah, that was like Dre house.
That shit was so fucking funny.
He was drunk as hell. That was, I think Howard was there. That was the first time Howard was there. Shout out to Howard, man.
Shout out to Howard, man. Howard's a really good guest. I seen Howard a week or two ago. He wants to be back on the show. We'll have him sooner or later, man.
Love to. Barry Manilow.
Yeah, shout out to Barry Manilow. Susan Sarandon's ex-lover. Who is it? The boy you want to fuck with, the boy you don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
All this other stuff. Like Mook was saying, my mouth was tired. Pause. That jam was fucking funny.
Loose lips and shit. Yeah.
Kev's dental situation.
Yeah. I had to call him earlier this week. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
No, because no, I don't.
Also, what was really fucking funny that Mook brought up the other day when Dre was talking about how his fucking parents was fucking dancing a few weeks ago, but they was getting it fucking.
They was dirty.
And Tinsley was talking about his dad was calling his mom's brick house. Woo! That was fucking funny, man.
That was good shit. That was from that was a few episodes ago. That was 40.
That was definitely within the last month or two.
Yeah, like 44 or something.
Oh, also, now that I think about it, really good guest. Frank, I know you had your issues with the editing,
Frank
was a really fucking good guest because Frank goes back with all of us.
Yeah, it's just the work behind it.
But Frank was a really good guest as well. Frank was fucking hilarious. I had a whole lot of fun with and both of those Frank episodes.
Actually, because that Frank one was good even before we started the show. Yeah. Just at the Jamaican store. And
also, hold on, before you do that, this leads into that.
My fault.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Name a moment or two off air, off mic, that you kind of wish we were recording during. So you can talk about the
that Jamaican store. Yeah, we was in there wilding out, man, and that shit was so fucking funny. Like I wish that we was recording then, man, because that was fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Agreed.
Left 4 Dead playing that with Mook, and Mook was bitching. Mook was bitching.
That's how you gonna do me, bro?
You were bitching. The irony of the Left 4 Dead and Mook bitching is the fact that he loves The Walking Dead. And how this man can watch a show and be like, oh, this show is phenomenal, and then play this game and be scared like a bitch is baffling to me.
Chill.
I'm
a grown man. Nigga.
You're a grown bitch. All right.
There's shit like damn near every week that I kind of wish we were recording during, but for petty reasons. And you may or may not call me an asshole for this. I know Mook probably will.
Yeah, of course.
But when we were talking about the R. Kelly and Aaliyah situation, when we went deeper into that, when we were off air, and we were talking about how they were married or getting married or whatever, and she was 15, and when Mook actually found out she was 15, and Mook never apologized on the show when she said he was going to, and he still hasn't. Can you do it right now?
I did not know that there was an actual wedding certificate. I do apologize for that, okay? And R. Kelly is wrong, bro.
It took me 5 minutes to find it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying
at that time I didn't know.
We found that out off air.
Hearsay to me. But when I saw it, I apologize immediately.
Well, no, you actually just did. Well, okay, you didn't know.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to defend them no more. You know what I mean? I still Bumping Grind Remix is one of my favorite songs. I can't stop that, but
hey man, listen,
I said, support him. I'm not going to argue for him.
Like I said, I still watch the Cosby Show. You know,
I hate the Cosby.
Well, I'm just saying, like I still like the show. Bill Cosby, I think, is a fucking piece of shit as a human being. Yeah. But I still can watch his show without, I still can watch Chris Benoit matches. in wrestling, like, you know, I don't, you know, I think I could still enjoy your craft, even though you're a piece of shit. Like, you know, call me wrong, but I still can.
But if anybody was to ever talk about him doing something with, I don't got nothing to say.
I hope not.
I will not defend that man. I apologize.
I hope not.
Okay, so there you go. There you go.
Yeah, motherfucker.
All right.
Apologize.
Yeah.
Kiss it.
What was your favorite episode or a couple? Like I said, the Jen one, I really enjoyed a lot. I like the Frank ones. It was one really recently.
I think the first Frank one was better than
I honestly
the one with Diddy on it. I feel like because that was the Jamaican stuff. That one was a better move. Like the Jen one.
Yeah, that was really fucking fun.
I like Drip Drip Drip. And really more for my story than the actual whole episode. But Lazy Lips and shit. That was a classic.
Why you all looking at me?
Because this is the man right here.
I'm the man that didn't get.
Hey man.
Fucking I like the penalty box, and I like the. What was the one a couple episodes before that? Not the karaoke one, the one before that with all of us. What's Beef? The one where y'all was talking about the teachers and shit.
Oh, when Tinsley saw Mr. Beep.
I like A Part 2. Man, yo, like I got it was some good shit.
Well, Kev, you got an answer to this? Because if not, I have a different question.
The Howard episode was one of my favorites.
More recent or the old one?
The old episode was fun for me.
Okay.
Again, the episode where we were talking about the basketball
game. One, that's a classic.
Any episode where I'm arguing with someone over some nonsense and I'm just trolling them. And for instance, when I was talking with your nephews. About Meek Mill being the worst rapper.
Yo, and then somebody stopped there. He was just like, "Okay, my job is done."
Because he just be trying to troll. Trying to be like that though.
Exactly. I love doing that shit. That was a favorite of mine.
Yeah.
Talking with Jen, talking with Parfine. Any episode where I could talk with Parfine, she talks about like her desire to have a individual of substantial wealth.
Yeah.
And me pretty much trashing them on a consistent basis. That's always fun. It was an episode with Ash, actually. I can't bring this up because Ashley's going to probably get mad at me. What's that?
Sean?
Nah. Okay. Nah, it's more so about Willie and his Southern connections and whatnot. The comment he made to Ashley.
Oh, well, he didn't say about her.
Okay, but
you talking about Willie Willie?
Talking about Willie.
No, right? When he was talking about you talking about his cousin from Maryland?
He was talking about something, and I think he had made some type of comment about Ash, and I was just talking shit about that.
No, I never said.
I thought you was talking about when he was talking about he was trying to fuck his fucking cousin.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he wasn't talking about Ash.
No, he wasn't talking about Ash, but then he made a comment. I was fucking with her about that. That was fun.
Fair enough.
Because Luke's Southern side.
He was on that Baltimore shit. He wasn't on that New York shit.
Don't try to what's the name it. Okay, I did not know that girl was my cousin, and I was talking to her. It wasn't nothing sexual. It was just like,
well, that was your plan.
I didn't know who she was. Okay, once I found out who she was, it was all good after that. You know what I mean?
Have you talked to her since?
I know I talked to her a couple times after that, but no, not really, no.
Okay.
But yeah, man, that was a good episode too, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
my favorite episode is my birthday extravaganza.
That was a really fun episode too.
I think actually the pilot has the most views.
Really?
Yeah, but my birthday one has the second most, only by like 20 or something.
All right, name a segment that well, I don't know. Should I say this? A segment that just fucking bombed.
That just bombed. Only one, really. If we honest,
there might have been
went off the rails.
One that was unsuccessful.
Because the only one that was unsuccessful, honestly, was probably when Dre was like trying to do the R&B thing. Everything else just kind of went off the rails.
Okay.
I would say it's more went off the rails than actually just
I
bombing.
have an unpopular one.
Go ahead.
My unpopular one is honestly Punishment. Because Punishment I thought was going to be like something that we would continue, and we just never did.
Listen, I put shit on the list, and we ain't stick to the list. That's why I stopped making lists.
Pokemon, no.
Pokemon, no as well.
All right, fair enough.
If you want to say like that, but I thought you was talking.
I was talking about
like,
specifics.
Yeah, because the only one that actually like everybody was like, nah, was that R&B one. Yeah,
I knew that was gonna bomb. But I was thinking about that. The John a few weeks ago.
Which one?
When we were talking about Charlottesville, and that John kind of got sabotaged. I think that bombed. I just didn't want to talk.
To be honest with you, this is going to sound older. There was a segment where it was after the Cavaliers won the championship, and you and Dre just went back and forth with each other for like damn near half hour.
Before you continue, speaking of the Cavaliers in the finals, Dre, you still owe me one more loser, motherfucker. Okay, so if you listen to this, you got to come on one of these shows, or at least fucking send a voice note or something. You owe me one more. All right, continue, Cav. My apologies.
It's absolutely fine. Like when y'all argued that segment, we were just like listening to y'all argue, go back and forth.
That was bad.
Like, yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was it. Because that was supposed to be like
I had fun during it, but it was a bad segment for the show.
That was it for me.
Okay, so you talking about shit just going off the rails? Man.
Oh, fair enough. That bombed. I guess that's what you want to go. Which individual segment, not just like a weekly one, like which one was your favorite? Or you can name a couple.
Which weekly segment is my favorite?
No. Like an individual one. Like, say, a specific top 5. If you want to talk about Cav with the dentist or Tired Mouth.
Well, I think
a specific one.
My, when I did that Usher solo, when Jen was talking about her relationship problems, that was my favorite segment.
Cav?
When I introduced an all-ass matters type of situation, and everybody got off their Instagram and immediately followed that young lady right afterwards.
You talking about what's her name?
I was talking. I think she's Trapunzel, I believe, and everybody followed her.
Yeah.
And then I did Lauren Andrews, and I believe Tinsley followed her like immediately after or whatnot.
No, you can tell by the name.
But yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
Yeah. So,
what's Breast for Business? I miss what's Breast for Business.
You can bring it back. Come on, man.
I slacked off on it. I won't even front. I slacked.
You did, man.
I used to be a very, 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 very dedicated pervert, and I just fell.
Listen, if you want, you can bring one before the end of the segment. You know.
I don't have one right now.
If you go, all you gotta do is go on Instagram,
Facebook, Twitter.
You know what I mean? Do your thing, man. For the 50th, man. It's 50, man.
Yeah, it's 50.
You know what I mean?
A favorite individual segment of mine. Ashley, please. She's talking about people fighting at her event. Good job, Ash. What did I fucking like die laughing? I know there's been a few times I wouldn't consider this a favorite. A few times where I just had to tell Dre to chill when we were just laughing, which I'm sure you people will hear in the background.
Yeah.
So you guys will probably know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when we misheard Kev this one time, when we thought he said I jerked off at a rock concert before, but we can hear him say when I listen back to the show, I got jerked off at a rock concert. Cause who was that? It was me, Mook, Kev. Was it Colin and Vaughn? Because I don't think. Which Dre was here too. I think.
Yeah, Dre was here.
I don't think Tinsley was here. I know Ash was here. Yeah, when we thought Kev said I jerked off at a rock concert.
Yeah.
That was fucking hilarious.
That was Lazy Lips and shit.
Yeah, matter of fact,
that's a classic fucking show, like front to fucking back, dog.
That was fucking hilarious, man. I thought that was fucking gold.
Like. Yo, we got some good fucking episodes. All
right. And the last question, I don't know if you can pinpoint an exact moment.
Okay.
When did you either listen or, when we're doing or right after a show, you were like, damn, I think we on to something?
Whoa. Okay. Honestly, I would say after episode, whenever the first time I talked about when I was planning on
Before you do that, also when Mook admitted to eating ass, I gotta add that one of my favorites as well. My apologies. Continue, sir.
It was probably episode 5 or 6. That's when I started letting I let people listen to it that I was close to and stuff, and like, yo, listen to this, and they were like laughing and like, yeah, this is hilarious. This is funny. Like, I like this. So that's when I was like, yeah, man, well, we can do this. You know what I mean? Like, every episode not gonna be perfect. Every episode not gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but, we have some stingers from time to time.
Yeah, and that's cool. But you know what I mean? Every podcast has that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just part of the road. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna hit it out the park. Sometimes you're gonna miss. You know?
Ryan Howard.
Sometimes you're gonna strike out like Aaron Judge.
So you know what I mean? It's part of the growing pains. But we hit 50. A lot of podcasts don't make it to 50.
Agreed.
So, you know what I mean?
Looking at you, Pete.
I just think this is something that we should keep at, man, and we're gonna get better. We're gonna grow as we keep going, and it's only up from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
I enjoy this show, man. Kev?
I let my esteemed colleague, Mr. Melanie. We were driving in a vehicle. Like,
shout out to Melanie.
It was like months back, actually. I can't remember which episode it was I listened to for the first time, because she, at that point, she had asked me, like, yo, I'm trying to, like, hear this, and I want to hear what y'all be doing, because you say you'll do this. I'm like, all right, fine. Pause. But in any case, what episode was it? It was an episode where we were talking about superheroes.
Oh, okay. The Marvel.
You talking about the joint at Dre house?
With Chris?
Yes.
With Dre brother? Okay.
Yes. That was the episode I let her listen to, and I think I was intoxicated severely at that point.
I remember that show.
And she listened to it, and she's like, "Y'all are some niggery ass people."
You know what I remember about that episode?
All right.
I believe the top 5 was what was it? What the fuck was it? It was something about getting out of dead or whatever.
Yeah.
And I said farting and whatever, and I was like, what the fuck did I say? That's just my stomach saying that I love you. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious, man.
Uncivilized.
That was fucking funny. I like that episode, at least that part. Continue, Kev. My apologies.
No, you're absolutely fine. That was when she had listened, and she like was legitimately laughing the whole time, and it wasn't because she knows us. It was because we genuinely made Mr. Melanie laugh, and thus, that's my people. She cool.
Yeah, Melanie's cool, man.
But but basically, that was it, and that was when I knew, all right, we got something going. And she had listened to a few episodes afterwards as well too, and she's thoroughly entertained by them.
Cool, man.
Me, maybe the first Howard episode, somewhere in there. Cause what was that? That was probably around somewhere between like 10 and 15, something like that. Probably somewhere between 10 and 20-ish, around then. I'm like, damn, because I feel like we started, I want to say the first week of June or like late May last year.
No, y'all was talking about the playoffs or.
I know we started off around the finals, so it was probably late May, early June. I want to say like probably somewhere in like July-ish, August-ish. You know, I feel like that's when we really got in the groove. We slipped up for a while, and that's like I said, when it was my turn to talk about Mook. Yeah, that's when Mook kind of got me level-headed about, just keep going at it, we're gonna do good. But
part of that was because niggas was not coming through and shit.
Yeah, man, because we had a while where it was just us three figuring out what the fuck we gonna do every week.
As long as it's just us three, we got a show, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Not discrediting nobody else, but we, as long as we got us three, we good, man. You know what I mean? So don't worry about that. They'll come when they come, man.
And guess what? They'll contribute like they do so, and we'll love every last second of it.
Yeah,
I
just kind of have high expectations for people, and I want everybody to care about and love this as much as I do it, as much as you guys do.
I love this
sometimes these things
it's a
aren't.
third child. Like it is a phenomenal human being.
Like pause and all that. I feel like this is our baby. Us three. I feel like this is our baby. I said pause. I feel like we all care about this show. I feel like this is kind of, to whatever extent, our creation. This is what we're trying to mold in our image. And that's what I really fuck with about it, because, like, this isn't somebody else's show. Yeah. Like, whatever. If we sound like some other shows, whatever. But these are our ideas. This is what we're doing. And we're not like, oh yeah, such and such talking about this. So we got to talk about it. We're talking about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Absolutely.
And that's why I fuck with it. We're using our sense of humor. We're not, faking for the funk. We're not doing this.
I won't lie though. I do miss the Invader. I won't lie.
I understand you do.
If you want to be like, what's the name? Because I'm gonna roll past what he said.
Why?
There is
SYG, man.
Millions of fucking podcasts, and everybody, most of them are pretty much talking about the same important topics. Well, it's about your personality.
Certain ones that are talking, because there are some, things about sports. There's some things about certain shows. But you're talking about ones that are like broad, they talk about different branches.
Thousands of other podcasts, just like us, talking about
random
the
shit.
Same,
whatever happened like this week.
It's about your personality stand out. You know what I mean? I think that we will stand out.
Listen, just stand your ground.
Jesus Christ. But one reason I think this could be successful, I think everybody we have on the show are like funny motherfuckers, and it's not just because like we're friends that I've known y'all forever. And I think we all vibe pretty well. And Ashley, please stop texting me. I think we all vibe pretty well because we all have this trust in each other. Where, like, I will admit it, I say some fucked up shit about y'all, especially Mook, or if Ash is on here or whatever. Mook trusts me to understand, okay, this is my cousin John. This isn't just some random motherfucker saying this shit because he believes it. This is just my cousin saying these things because I trust him, and he knows that, I trust him to say these things because, it's not all malicious. Yeah. We understand we can talk mess about each other. We talk mess about Ash, Kev, Tinsley, Dre, myself, Mook, whoever the fuck. Even our guests, depending on how close we are. Yeah. And, I think that's our vibe. It's not just, the whole buddy. Yeah, man, I co-sign that. Yeah. It's just like, yo, shut that dumb shit up. That's why I fuck with this.
If we all had the same opinion about everything.
Agreed. Because a lot of shows, they want to have the same opinion. Granted, we don't always want to do this. We don't mind having a confrontation if it's something that you strongly believe in, one person one way and one person the other.
As long as the conversation is productive and not counterintuitive, I'm good to go. If you're going to insults or you're going to nonsense and tomfoolery like that, end it. But a lot of the times, we have productive conversations. We may disagree, but they're productive debates. And I love that shit, man.
And the thing is, like, one reason why I fuck with this is because this is, I'm not going to say 100%, I would say this is 75 to 85% of the shit we talk about every day. We talk in our chat, we talk on Xbox or whatever, we text or whatever in the group, whatever the fuck. This is what we talk about. This is us. This isn't no fake shit, This is why I fuck with it, man. Like I said,
fuck the Jets.
Wow, we're not putting on the front.
Jesus.
I guess fuck the Jets if you want.
I want to throw that out there.
Jay.
Yeah. You mentioned Xbox, so I went to Jay, and I just want to say fuck the Jets.
Hey man, shout out to our listeners, man.
Shout out to all of you because I love all of you, and I want all of you to be successful and great, and to listen to us. Yeah. And y'all listening to us honestly gives us fuel to keep doing this because, quite frankly, we want to also put out a great show for you guys, and we want to put a great show out for ourselves because, quite frankly, we all listen to our shows.
Yeah, I enjoy listening to the show, man. It's fucking fun.
I don't think anybody listens to the show more than me.
I agree. Mook listens to it the most.
Mook shows
I think I got us the most views, but I think Mook listens to it the most.
Yeah. I don't know because
This is on 4 accounts, son. But
you're right. But fucking, I listen to the show before I edit it, while I'm editing it, And
I just talking about like getting us
it,
views on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and I listen to it. I watch when I go to sleep. I put on the podcast.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't watch nothing else. You know, most of the time, I put on the podcast and just let those joints play while I'm sleeping. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I listen to it, and I think we got a good podcast going on.
I fuck with it, man.
And here's to 50 more.
Yeah, man. Here.
Man.
I know you're not drinking right now, but
here.
cheers. Like I like this is a compliment. If I like didn't know y'all and I wasn't a part of this, I would listen to this show because I think it's fucking funny. And you guys, you know, I don't think we go super deep into certain things, pause or whatever, but I think we cover enough things and we just have a fun perspective on things.
Yeah.
For the most part. And that's what I really like, man. This is, you know, if I weren't cool with y'all, I would listen to the show.
I would too, man.
Oh yeah.
Because of Mook.
If we're gonna be honest, there's a couple episodes I would have cut off for sure, and I've told you guys behind closed doors.
Yo, you want to tell us?
Not
No.
on the air, man. I'm not gonna kill our gimmick, all right? But
I do want y'all to know that Jody Heaps is what's pressing.
what? Hey, man. Hey.
Her name is Jody Heaps, and she is what's breast for business, my man.
Who is she though?
She is a young plus size model, 21, and basically she was bullied growing up because of her size, and she decided to say fuck it and continued on with her modeling. And, you know, doing little shots and things like this, you know, showing off what's breast for business.
So Jody Heeks, like
Heeks.
Jody Meeks.
Yeah, exactly. Only Heeks, not Meeks.
With a K.
Bro, yes, with the H.
Well, I'm saying like Heeks with a K.
Heeks. With a H and A, K, E, and S.
Okay, I'm just making sure it wasn't like
Yeah.
Heeks. Okay, so like Jody Meeks.
Yeah, she also she supports Amber Rose. So you should be supportive of that move.
Fuck Amber Rose and okay, we already dissed
A few weeks ago.
Amber Rose for disrespecting the
Philly
city.
Williams. Hey man, shout out to you, beautiful Philadelphia women. Amber Rose, you know, won't hold y'all back. You know, we love you.
Man. Fuck
We love
Amber
you.
Rose, bro.
Well, I'm not gonna go all the way there, but well, if she let me.
Amber
But
Rose. Just like them niggas down South Philly did. All right?
hey, come on.
Yeah.
And she also supports the GOAT.
Hey man, Obama.
She supports the
Okay.
GOAT.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is somebody that we I support her because quite frankly, again, for starters, look. I'll be honest with you. Plus size models is where it's at.
They are. I saw a picture of Ashley Graham, even though she was being groped by a black man. But those cakes was looking mighty fine.
Yeah, you kind of sounded like
You sound a little
well, I just meant she was. I just meant she was being groped. That's all. That was the issue.
I'm not gonna front. I didn't know she was white until like a month ago.
wow. What you thought she was mixed?
I thought she was mixed.
Okay.
I was like,
No, nothing wrong
I
with
knew
that.
that she was white.
but we support Ashley Graham in the church.
Yeah.
We need more Ashley Graham in our life. But yeah, I love plus size models. They're fun.
Would Ashley Graham be the breast for business all ass matters 50th whatever you want to call
for
it
the year last
She
year.
did win it.
well I'm just saying for 50 would she be the Hall of Famer or
She's
whatever
the Hall of Fame. If I were to do a Hall of Fame in Ashley,
she would be the first inductee.
First inductee.
Okay.
Because damn it, when that Sports Illustrated came out, I was aroused. Alright? I'm not even going front.
Okay.
Then when I seen that freaking British photo shoot where she decided to show that she was what's breast for business.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
So we
might
have
need a link to that.
so we have 2 award winners. We have Ashley Graham is the all ass matters fucking breast for business one, and Mook is the MVP. So that's what we're dealing with so far. All right.
Yeah.
So cool,
Best
man.
There is the best there was, and the best there ever will.
Hey, shout out to the shit man, Mook
Hey,
Murder.
fuck you.
Shit him with it.
Coming back stronger next year,
I hope
goddammit.
so. But-
Straight threes.
All right, but let's wrap up this segment. And,
Alright, yeah,
we're
let's
gonna
cut it
go with the.
Yeah.
You actually have one?
Hey, we'll find out. Yeah, he does. Yeah, because if he doesn't, I'm sure somebody else does.
If I don't got one, I gotta fight one, goddammit.
Somebody wants some spooky stories.
Spooky stories.
All ass matters.
Yeah.
And we are back. Oh, you can hear them howling. We hear a liquor store running open. We hear the howls. It's about that time.
Yeah.
For a spooky story.
That's right, goddammit.
From the fattest of fat mooks.
That's right, Fat Mook in the joint, man.
One of the spookiest of spooks.
Absolutely.
Spook murder.
Chill.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Mook's Spooky Stories.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So, I'm gonna talk about, I'm not gonna say it was the best sex I had, but, top
name names.
5.
Don't name names.
Oh, I'm gonna name them.
Oh.
Alright.
He gonna name them.
I'm gonna name them, but I'm gonna tell you that this is my baby's mom, alright? So, you know, we was going through a little stage, you know, where we was, getting a little frisky and, outside places. And, you know, we drove past a cornfield one day. And she was like, yo, like, we should try this, yo.
She was trying to get you fucking hung.
Like, I'm like, yeah, let's check it out, man. So,
maybe she thought Mook was into that, man.
I feel like, if we was, at some type of party or something for her family or something, and we kind of, I don't know if we left or we just dipped off and, drove down to the cornfield, you know, parked. She was in the passenger seat. I got over there and inserted myself. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I got soothed orally.
I have a question. So when you inserted yourself, did you put on your seatbelt?
No, I didn't, sir. She was actually pregnant at this time, so it was
Okay.
I was riding with no brakes.
So no seatbelt, airbag or anything.
Nothing.
You ain't need it, dog.
My man was riding dirty at that point.
The accident had already happened, all right?
come on, man.
Not like that. I'm talking about car.
Come on, man.
In car terms. I had already banged out in that. Okay? So was it no need for a seatbelt?
You already merged into her lane.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
You know, I was in there and you know, we tried different positions out in that back seat, and yeah, that was definitely paranoid as hell, cause it was like
sometimes it's the best though.
Huh?
Sometimes it's the best.
Yeah. We wasn't
the
like
thrill.
deep in the cornfield.
Oh, so you
was
wasn't
like
deep in
kind of on the edge. So you can still see, chill. So you can still see cars like driving past and shit. So like I'm looking out the back window trying to, you know, make sure you know, nobody's checking out what we doing and shit. And you know, yeah, but that definitely was top 5. That one was.
So do you think the pregnancy may have made it better?
Hey man, listen. Pregnant box is some of the best box you'll ever receive. All right.
So you gonna shout out Walker?
No,
Nah,
Walker. Yo, you see, yo, you ain't shit,
Son of a
bruh.
bitch, yo.
You ain't
So
shit,
it's better if it's not yours.
no, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not speaking on that at all.
Give me that shit.
I'm not speaking on that at all.
Oh man.
Have I asked? I don't know about it.
No, sure.
I feel like I have had sex with somebody's big mom, but all right. Kev, you got
See, I was inspired by your story actually to tell one of my own involving a somewhat exhibitionist type of behavior.
Okay.
This was a top 5 time because of the fact of how wild this situation got.
Okay.
So I'm chilling up Lansdale. Shout out to Lansdale.
Shout out to Lansdale, which is on the way to.
We're waiting on Walker's place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So old girl. Shout out to Walker.
Shout out to Walker, man. Always.
Always. Old girl lives. She lives in a little section, little area, whatnot. You know, Lansdale, suburbanite, whatnot. And she and I have been talking. Shout out to Frank for putting me on to her because that was cool. Basically, how I met her was we had a double date. We went to go see the Star Wars movie, and basically, like 5 minutes into seeing the Star Wars movie, her and I was making out. That shit was kind of cool. So we after the Star Wars movie, went out to the vehicle, and I put in some work.
Vehicle.
Yeah, first time I met her, put in some work.
First time you met her, shout out to
Within like the first 2 hours, put in some work.
Shout out to one night stay. Well,
no one night stand. Shit, I stayed cool with her because
This nigga said I want afternoon.
shit,
Shout out
man.
to smashing on the first time you met her.
Hey, yo, she was cool.
I got stories about that.
Before that, though, I don't know if this has ever been asked before on this show. I'm pretty sure probably Parfina or whatever asked it. Do you judge a woman if you hit on the first night?
She was cool as shit. We were cool because
I don't think so.
Nah, I hit her up afterwards because I'm like that type.
I think that means she knows what she wants. You know what you want.
Not even that. Just the connection was there.
Hey,
That's
man.
all.
Well, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying, like, you're not gonna like bullshit. Oh yeah, well, like if I make them wait 30 days, like I know you had you had the 90 days and 6 months or whatever it was. A year. Like I think that's bullshit. Like I understand certain people have their things or whatever, but if you know what you want, get it. Well, listen.
But the thing is like she was cool. We hung out afterwards. Like I chilled with her. I said, yo, just because that went down, don't mean I want to like not kick it with you again. I think you're cool.
Yeah.
So we kicked it again. You know, smashed again.
So that you know what that sound like? That sound like she was insecure about doing it.
But
you had to like ease her.
But that's the thing, though. If they are insecure about it, you have to let them know it's okay. I'm not judging you for this. That's just something that fucking grown people do.
Yo, she was like ride or die. Yo, I was cool with her.
Yeah.
So we out here around her way, and around her way is a golf course. So
did you get a hole in one?
Oh, I got a hole in one. All right, absolutely.
Did in one day.
No, so we went out there. It was night, or yeah, it was night at that point in time. I smashed her, I think, on the 17th.
Oh, so you got a par 17.
Got a par 17
hole?
Yeah, 17th hole.
Man, listen.
Put her in her first, but got that 17th hole. You know, wound up getting the eagle out that bitch.
Get your eagle on, girl.
So, but then, like, you know, the security of the area was like coming by, flash their lights and whatnot. They flashed light on us. She's hauling ass naked as shit. I'm hauling ass with her clothes and my pants in my hand, and we ducking out to her spot.
Why did you get butt naked on a golf?
I didn't get butt naked.
I said you had your work pants.
No, I had my pants in my hand. My shirt was on. I was good.
Listen,
she
man.
was ass naked.
Listen. He was on the green and he was trying to get that. You know, he was trying to hit in that eagle.
In between.
He was trying to get that eagle.
I got in between.
He was trying putting that butt.
Exactly. The thing is we had the vehicle. We done smashed my vehicle before, but at this point, I'm like, you know what? I've never did this shit before. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
So, you know, got on that green, got in between. Almost got seen, not glad to see you.
Had to pull out the fucking putter and cold.
Woo! That was in the vehicle. Because, you know, at that point in time, you know, I'm red. I'm feeling like, all right, feeling all that type of stuff. She's looking at the shit. And she's like, all right. And then, you know, I think the terminology is I got soothed. Orally.
Orally.
Yeah.
I had this phase where, like, I wanted to do shit like wild shit, like I wanted to be outside and shit, like this was when them fucking glory hole videos was popular, yeah.
Oh Lord.
And they had the theater joints, right? And I was like, yo, I want to go to a theater and have sex in a fucking adult theater, yo. Like wild motherfuckers in there, like just fucking and shit. And she was with it, yo. But
is there anybody we know you don't have the damn names?
This is a person from the story I was talking about.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Like I just had like I wanted to do different wild shit.
I used to get laid in the fucking movie theater on that regular.
I never had sex in the movie theater.
Yo, I'll tell you like this. I got domed in the fucking movie theater. While I was getting domed, down the aisle from me, a bull was getting domed by his jaw too. My man, like I was just like, you just laid back, you all relaxing and shit like that. You just looking around, making sure stuff is happening. I peep my man getting domed. My man peeps me getting domed. We just do that freaking point to each other and shit. I
think that's fine. I just don't. I think it's just too much shit going on to actually have sex in the movie theater.
Man,
it's got to be like mostly
it's empty joint.
Yeah, it's got to be mostly empty. It's just too much going on. You can't see like nothing like first weekend that people care about.
Yeah. It would have to be like a movie that's flopping or some shit.
Or you just got to go to a movie theater that'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yo, oh my word.
Fucking,
it's just too much going on.
I ain't do nothing but this girl he was like playing with my joint. I was in like first grade though, yeah. This joint was playing with my joint in the movie theater. Yeah.
That leaves me to.
And the teacher like caught us like doing shit and like moved me to another seat.
That's trash, yo.
Yeah.
You well, got your
young, so
who cares?
I was, you know, I'm young, so I was
7?
like trying to fucking like do my thing and shit.
Why that you mean?
I was trying to like, yo, like I don't know, yeah.
You was trying to get out.
I was trying to hump her or some shit.
Exactly, man.
Teacher caught us and like moved
at that
me.
point, well, I guess
I didn't know about like.
I'm not even like, I'm not even. Going
she was touching me, yo, and she was like in love with me after that, and I don't know. You probably don't remember this because you was young. I was in like first grade, so
you probably was first grade. I was probably 5 years old
or some shit. Yeah, so I had gave her y'all crib number or something because I didn't want her calling me because she was like
This before or after we moved to where I live now.
This before y'all moved.
Okay, well I don't remember.
Yeah, so
for the most
this
part.
girl was like very unattractive. Like everybody was like nobody was fucking with this girl and all this shit. Like nobody fuck with her.
So you was like, well, since ain't nobody fuck with her, I might as well.
Yep. She was in the theater and I think she liked me or something. And I was just like, yo, like, you know what I mean? And I finessed that.
He was like, since it's dark.
So after that, she was like on my top or whatever. Hey, so I was, you know, me being, I probably was 5 or 6, bruh. So you probably was 4 or 3 or some shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, hun, because I used to go to y'all crib after school when I was with the McCluskey. Yeah. So
shout out to McCluskey.
I used to be like, hun, I'll be here from this time to this time. Then I'd be home from this time to this. She blew both of them phones up, cuz where fucking Sergeant was like, yo, you better tell that girl stop calling me. Yo. And my mom was like, yo, whoever the fuck this is calling, you better stop, yo. Like, you too young, like.
Yeah.
So, you know, I had to like tell her, like, yo, like, you can't keep calling. You calling my aunt, she getting mad, like. You calling my mom, she getting mad, like you gotta stop, yo. No. And like she stopped after a while, but like it was bad, yo. She was blowing the phone up, bro.
Should just you know.
Whatever you about to say, I'm sure it's probably something that ain't gonna work out too well.
I can't say that,
especially considering the age at that point.
Hey man, Mook was of age at that point. She was.
Mook was something like he was like 6 or 7
Yeah, I was
years
6, bro. I was 6. Bro.
Was she 6?
She was 6.
Perfectly legal.
Alright, does anybody else have any stories or anything like that?
Oh, I have perfect. I have a story.
Good.
Alright. Sometimes.
Are you sure? You should
I'll definitely might have
I will go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, cool. I've been wanting to tell this story on this show for so long.
Hold on a second. The thoughts and views of Cav do not reflect the thoughts and views of everybody who looks to run on this podcast. That is, yeah, you can add your hate to kev@gmail.com.
Kev@gmail.com. Kev the Invader.
Yo, you should try to get drunkkev@gmail.com as your email.
I want the drunk formerly known as Kev.
I'm sure you can get that. You should get that.
I'm going to try that.
You should.
All right. So, drunkkev@gmail.com. That's the email. So,
you should try to get Maserati Luke.
You should try that shit too. I think that would be a
try to get what?
Maserati Luke.
Maserati Luke.
Some people could get at you. And it ain't like a real email.
This is a court. This is a court situation. This is a court situation because this is a situation I've been terrified of in my entire life, man. Like I was terrified. So I'm smashing, and I'm going to town. I'm going to work, and I'm waxing this.
Anybody we know?
What's it? No.
Okay. Cool.
Someone I spoke to y'all before, but no one that y'all know. So I was smashing, and I was smashing, and I was smashing.
Okay.
Nah. So
God damn it, Kev.
Basically, her dad gets there, I'm like, the fuck? And goes off. At the same time that this is transpiring, like her, like I don't know why or what happened. There was a party going on in the house, some shit. Couldn't tell you, couldn't care. I was fucking. It was good. So you hear a lot of screaming, and at that point in time, I ain't got no way to get out. So I hide under this here bed, man. Hide under this here bed. So I'm hide under this here bed. I'm in all black, so you know I'm hidden under there, and I'm hoping that nobody fucking sees me. That this nigga don't fucking see
You're not dark enough to rock the all black.
But
shit
the thing is, I wore all black. I'm black, and I'm under this bed.
Yeah, but you light skinned, so
yeah. But it's not like this nigga
me
can
and
see
Mook
me.
can pull that off.
Y'all could, but I've been all fucking black at this time. Speaks, everything is black.
Yeah.
Like this motherfucker would have to be looking in order to see if it's me. So my man is up here like look around, can't find it, goes away. She comes back in like, yo, like what's good? He's out. I fucking ease out, tiptoe, and dart. And I get the fuck out of that house, never to be seen again, man. It's a great time, though.
So let's hope you are never seen again.
Hey, man. Unfortunately, I am seen again after all that, man, because, you know, things could happen. That was a crazy motherfucker. So, Mook, I'm good to go on that, though. I'm kind of done now. Think we should wrap this up?
Yeah, after that was definitely alright.
Oh my god, I love Giorgio pasta. Love it.
Oh,
all right.
I'm afraid to even ask this, but I will. Did you wrap it up? That All right, we'll see you guys next week on Liquor Store Run. You can follow us Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Liquor Store Run. You can email us at lsrpod@gmail.com, baby.
lsrpod@gmail.com.
Baby, vote in the polls. Tell us what you love, what you hated about the first day of school. Stuff like that. What you liked about the show.
Hate about the
since this was episode 50.
50.
You know what you guys liked and hate about our first 50 episodes, or whatever the hell you've heard from us.
Yeah.
What you liked and hated about it. What you think we should continue to do. What you think we should stop doing. Guests you think we should have. Because there's a bunch of people we've talked about that we have not had on before.
Shout out to bullshitting ass
Kanisha, Phil. There's a few other people. Memphis. Shout out to Memphis. I don't know if we've ever brought him on up during the show. Maybe next week. But shout out to
bringing
like that.
Bonnie Dude on too. Bonnie Dude.
Oh yeah,
you
my
did say.
brother-in-law on here.
But,
He's going through some stuff right now.
Okay, so shout out to people like that. But people, guests that we've had on before that you like, maybe Howard, fucking Colin, Levine, stuff like that.
Trying to get Cam on too, but it's a
shout out to Killer.
conflict.
Yeah, we talked about Killer. If you want to
Scheduling conflict.
maybe Frank back on,
I love that. I love to be on that.
because Cam has not been on a show with Frank.
Hey yo, if he, it's gonna be fun.
Does they have stories
One
as
of
well?
these days.
Are we giving shout outs?
Well, I'm just.
you
If
wanna
you want,
give
you can
shout
shout
outs,
out people.
man?
I'm just talking Go ahead.
I just want to give a shout out to my brother-in-law Ryan as well. Unfortunately, during the eclipse, there was a very bad car accident. His mom died.
That's unfortunate. Rest in peace.
Shout out to him. He's been going through that. He's a good dude. He's a good man. Makes my sister very happy, and that means a lot to me. Makes my nephew, takes care of him. He's a very good man in his life. So shout out to him. Rest in peace, Mrs. Mitzi.
Rest in peace to her for sure.
Shout out to him, man. R.I.P. man. You know what I mean?
So there's really no smooth way to transition back to what I was saying before.
God damn.
But what you love, what you don't like about the show, what you think we should do more of, what you think we should do less of. Like I said, guests that you like that we can bring back. You know, top 5 topics, just topics in general that you think we should talk about, that you want to hear us talk about. Just put it in the chat. Well, not the chat. Put it in the Facebook group or message us on Twitter or email me. Email us about it, and you know, we'll do what we can to talk about it, man. You know, we're gonna be on different platforms.
Email John and tell him to send that fucking 2K footage.
Come on, man.
Or let's play 2K so we get some more.
Listen, I could be on tomorrow. Possibly. My live back, son.
I'm out
we back.
For a little bit, but
that's why you was off?
Yeah,
well, I was sick the week before this one, but this week my shit was off, and I just got my jump back yesterday.
You too?
I'm back.
Alright, but yeah, shit like that. We love you guys. Well, at least I do. Hope you guys continue to listen. Whoever's listening,
love y'all niggas.
Tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend.
Yeah.
And you know, this is a as they say, a grassroots program here. You know, you guys, you guys, spread the word, whatever you can on Facebook, on Twitter, YouTube. Just you know, tell your people about us, man. And we're gonna do what we do. You know, we're gonna try to be funny for you guys. We're gonna try to give you guys good content as we try to do every week, as we try to do. Yeah. You know, there's certain weeks we can't get enough people to do a show, but you know,
we always got enough people. As long as us.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. But yeah, so you can catch us next week, same bad time, same bad channel. Good night and happy 50th show, everybody.
50. Make me feel good.
Wow, Kev. Wow. And good night.